everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you're streaming from. Today we are back. My name is GraceLawendhair from GraceLawendhair. Thank you for joining me. If you're just joining this live for the first time, you're highly welcome. In this live, we talk about hair. We do practicals about hair. Thank you for joining. Let me get my glasses on. Thank you for joining, Femina, Monica, everyone joining. Thank you. As you're joining, let's begin to share. Today we are back to another practical day. Yeah. I hope everybody had a good sleep. Thank you, Jokers. Yeah, Otiwa, Mommy, Kobe, you're all welcome to the live. I'm going to be sharing from here. Let's share and bring other people in so that we can just start off at the same time. Thank you. I'm screaming on my 3 platforms now. Welcome to everyone watching me on YouTube. Welcome to everyone watching me on TikTok. And welcome to everyone watching me on Facebook. You're all welcome. I'm going to be sharing the video from here to just get most people notified on my contact. Go ahead and share the lives so that we can start immediately. Thank you so much for joining. Yes, Ahmed, you joined. Vicky Gold, you're welcome. Femina, you're welcome. Mommy G, Linda, as many as us coming in, you're welcome today. So this class today, we talk about hair. We do practicals about hair. And if you know you have passion for hair and you don't know how to go about it, we are here. We always live 12 p.m. UK time to 2 p.m. UK time to do practicals, to discuss everything about hair. If you're sharing, thank you so much for liking the video. Vicky Gold. Thank you so much. God bless you. Let's give this cheers to Vicky Gold. She always coming. She knows the right thing to do. Each time she's coming, she keep liking the video to bring other people in. God bless you, ma. Let's do the same thing by sharing the video, allowing other people to come in. Yes. So this morning, the way we take our classes is that we normally because the class is very, very friendly beginners class, right? When you come in, you don't know how to braid at all. Come in because this is a section for you. We have to teach you how to the simple technique that you're going to use in braiding the hair. Then after that, we get into adding extensions into hair with different methods. Then after that, if we have time and our time is not far consumed, we are going to do some other things like styles of the day to go on. But then if the time is against us, we'll push it up to the next day. Please show me how to braid with the extension. I'm going to braid my mom hair this week. Oh, that's absolutely okay. Bella, you're welcome. Just be patient. We're going to get into that class. Get ready because we're going to do different methods. Even if you're a beginner, you have not braided before. With this method I'm going to teach now, you go straight away and start braiding the hair. So thank you for liking the video. Thank you and sharing the video. Share to other people. Let them come in. On this occasion now, let's go ahead. There's no time to waste. We don't have to waste our time. The first thing we do in the class, when we talk about braid, most people might be passing. They will just pass by. They don't even know what they are talking about. We're talking about learning how to braid hair. This is the meaning is that we turn this hair the way it is now into this. That is what it is. Braiding your hair, because most people don't know what you're saying. The braiding of the hair is like you're using your hair to create this one at the end of the day. Why do we even do that in the first place? It protects our hair from breakage. That's the reason why we put our hair on breakage. And on braids. And it makes our hair last longer. Easy to style. You just put your hair on braid. It's easy when you wake up in the morning, you take your shower, do everything. You don't have to be combing your hair every day. You have it for at least 4 to 6 weeks. Or if you're going for holiday, when you go for holiday and you don't want to have your hair, be combing your hair all the time, is the best time to put your hair on braids. It's easy. When you put it on pony, you sleep, wake up, do all your activities, come back, you don't have to do anything. That is the reason why we put braids on it. Okay, and what's the reason why we the braiders, what's our own benefit? The benefit is that if you want to do it, you do hair for yourself, you're saving your money and you're saving your time. And that's why you're doing hair for your kids, you're saving your money, you're saving your time. If you're using it as a business, my dear, you know what it is to do braid. You're making money out of it and you can become a self-employed by doing that. So let's go straight away by doing this. TikTok said, encourage your viewers to share your life and invite more friends. Can you proceed? Encourage your viewers to share your life and invite more friends. Please share my life. Oh, that is what they say. Share the life, share the life. As you're coming in, share the life. Let other people come in. Thank you so much for sharing. That is what it is. They say share the life. If you're from YouTube, share the life. If you're from TikTok, please share the live. If you're from Facebook, share the live. Let's invite other people in. Thank you so much for doing that. Let's give this cheers to everybody sharing this live. Let's give this one to everyone liking the videos, and this one goes to everyone supporting the live. Thank you so much, and God bless you. So if you're here, you don't know how to braid, please come. This is the section, because we don't repeat these sections. When we finish this section, we go into adding extensions into braid. Thank you for sharing the live. God bless you all for sharing the live, making our life to be more lively and more for more people to come and learn, right? So now you have your comb. I hope everybody can see what I'm doing. I hope I'm positioned very well to show you how to do this. If you don't know how to braid and you have your mannequin already, come out with your mannequin now. It's time for us to showcase that's how to braid your hair. So now I have my comb and I have the hair. So when you have your mannequin to learn, you don't even bother at this point. Thank you so much, everyone from YouTube. I'm seeing Siri, Quaz, I'm seeing Yelmas, Omai, and thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. So now we have our hair like this. This section of lesson is for those that doesn't know how to braid at all. When we finish this lesson, we'll now go into adding extensions into the hair, which is going to, today we have a lot to do because I've already taking the hair off on that mannequin. So I'm going to show you how to highlight the hair, how to start the hair, and every other thing. Then why we do our practical at the same time. So now, when you have this hair, as a beginner, when you have it, don't even bother to start highlighting the hair a little bit. You can just get your mannequin, get as much as hair you can, just split it into 3, start doing your braid. As far as you get the techniques and it gets into your hands. Then after that, you now go ahead and start highlighting it to the sizes you want it. But for this point, it doesn't really matter if the size is like this or not. So, but the only thing is that it's for us to learn how to braid. So let's go ahead. What we have to do before we start learning how to braid, if it's your first time, we use our hands to do this braiding. It's our hands that we use in doing this braiding. So I'm going to mention our fingers to us in case you hear me saying, oh, I'm using my thumb, I'm using my index finger, I'm using all those nails, so that it will not be. Thank you so much, Ruse. Thank you so much for joining. So now the hands that we use, now this is my thumb, this is my index finger, this is my middle finger, this is my ring finger, and this is the little and pinky finger. You hear me mentioning all this finger while we are doing our practicals. Reason is that we use our hands to do it. And now, let me mention this thumb and index finger you're seeing. They play very, very important roles in doing hair. They are very, very important. They are playing vital roles in doing hair. So when you hear me say, oh, I'm holding it with my thumb and my index finger, just indicates that is this hand, this is the thumb, and this is the index finger. And the rest of the finger, they are supporting fingers in doing hair. So if it's your first time and you don't even know how to braid, you're welcome to this class, because the class is a beginner's class, and that's where we move up to doing other things that will benefit everybody. So now we are going to take this hair, split it up into 3 equal parts. If you have your mannequin and you have your hair and you're in this level, please go ahead and split this hair into 3. Split the portion of hair you just sectioned into 3. Take it into 3 equal parts. Do it into 3 equal parts. When you take it into 3 equal parts, you're going to have this one on your good morning, Becky the boss. You're welcome. Thank you so much for joining the live. As we join, please let's know the normal thing to do. Share the live, like the live, do everything to support this live so that other people come and join us. Thank you so much for doing that, and God bless you all. So now we have split this hair into 3. Let me position this camera the way we're going to see it very well. We've split the hair into 3 equal parts. We have one on my right hand. This is my right hand. This is my right hand. We have the other one on the left hand, which is my left hand, and you have this one in the middle. What are we going to do? Let's start. If since I'm a right-handed person, before I'll start this braid, I'm going to use my right to go in first. If you're a left-handed person, you're going to go with your right, go in first. But now, before we start, as a beginner, if I ask you now, I just give you this mannequin, can you braid this hair? Go ahead. I know what many people is going to do. What they are going to do now, they'll start turning this braid like this, bringing it up. We normally do braids like that, but not at this point, because you're going to be braiding hair that will take almost 60 to 80 strands of braids. You're not going to be doing all that all day. It's not going to be fast, and it will take you a long time. So the method that we use in learning how to do this braid, because we are having a lot of braids we're going to install on the hair, is by bringing this hair below, not above. So if you're here for the first time and you don't know how to braid, here we are. So now you're holding this one. I'm holding this one with my thumb and my index finger, which I've already mentioned. Look at it. And I'm holding the other part with my thumb and index finger, which is my left hand. Then this one in the middle, please just leave that one alone on this one. We are coming to meet that at a point. So now the first thing you have to do, this is a simple technique that will help you. It will help you if you just go ahead and use these techniques, even if you don't know how to braid at all. Because even my 8-year-old daughter used these techniques and she got it immediately, how to braid, let alone we that want to learn it. So it's easier to use this technique. So when you have it like this, bring this one you have on your right hand. Look at it. Bring it down. When you bring it from my right hand, you're taking it into the left hand. Look at it. When you take it into the left hand, just use any of your hands to support it. The reason why we're doing that is because you're a beginner. Just use any of the hands to support it. Let me not mention one particular hand you think is that hand. Any of your hands, just bring that one to support it. Then you now grab this one in the middle. When you grab this one in the middle, what are you going to do with this one in the middle? Move it to your right hand. Secure those two. Just hold it with your thumb and index finger the way I'm holding it. Can everybody see it? When you hold it with your thumb and index finger like this, the next thing you're going to move, the next movement now is taking the one on your left hand, bring it into the right. Look at my hand. If you see my hand the way it's open, just put it there to support it. Then you now grab this one in the middle. Push it. When you push it like this, secure it with your thumb and index finger. This is my thumb and that's my index finger. Why are we doing that? It's because we are just a beginner doing this hair. Because if you let go now, the hair is just going to unravel immediately. You don't want it to unravel. Then you now pick this one with your right hand. This is my right hand. Pick it with your right hand. Bring it again to your left hand by bringing it in. When you bring it in, you now go ahead. Move this one in the middle to your right hand. When you move it to your right hand, secure it with your thumb and your index finger. Can you see it? The reason why we are doing that is to secure the roots of this hair. As soon as you secure the roots of this hair, the remaining one is going to be on the same pattern. From my right hand into my left hand, from your left hand into my right hand, until this braid is fully done. So now, this one, I'm holding this on my left hand. What am I going to do next again? Bring this one in from your left hand, in. Look at it, into your right hand, in. From the underneath, not above. When you bring it there, you just support it. Grab this one in the middle, secure it. What do you think? You start forming this braid. By the time you form the roots of this hair, grab it to the roots and make sure it's secured. The rest is simple. The rest is just simple to do. So you take this one on your right hand now, bring it into your left hand. Look at what I'm doing. Then this one in the middle, grab it, push it to your right hand, secure it with your thumb and your index finger. Have you seen it that it started forming the braids? It has started forming the braids already. And at this point, as you're holding this hair, even if you let one hand go, it's not moving anywhere because you're securing it with your thumb and your index finger. This is your thumb and that's your index finger. The next movement is taking this one on your left hand, bring it into your right hand. When you bring it in from the underneath, grab this one in the middle, secure it, move it to the left, hold it with your thumb and index finger. You can release one hand. The same thing you're going to do until you finish this braid. So if now you're going to do the same thing now. What it has to be now, we have secured this hair to the point. Bring this one from your right hand into your left hand. Grab this one in the middle, move it to the right, secure it with your thumb and index finger. Bring the one on your left hand, bring it into your right hand. Take this one in the middle, push it to the left hand, secure it with your thumb and index finger. Look at what you have done so far. You have already formed the braid. With this level, it's not moving anywhere. The braid is not moving. Then you now continue to do what? Start plaiting from my right hand into my left hand. Grab this one, bring it from my left hand into my right hand. Grab this one in the middle, move it to the right, hold it with your thumb and index finger. From your left hand into your right hand, grab this one in the middle, push it, hold it with your thumb and index finger. From your left hand into your right hand, grab this one in the middle, push it, hold it with your thumb and index finger. From your right hand to the left hand, take it, hold this one in the middle, push it to your thumb and your index finger, hold it there on your right hand. Do the same thing until you finish. So when it gets to this point, what do you think now? The braiding will now continue to go the same pattern. I will just keep on braiding because now you have formed the base. Well, after forming the base, you started braiding already. So you just go ahead and keep braiding. You see what I'm doing? Taking it from my right hand into my left hand, grab it, secure it with my thumb and my index finger. Take the other one on your left hand, push it to the right hand, grab this one in the middle, secure it with your thumb and index finger. Grab this one with your right hand again, move it into your left hand. Take the one in the middle, push it, secure it with your thumb and index finger. What more is left? You've already finished the hair. If you started this pattern with me, the way I'm just taking this class now, by this time, you will braid to this point. So nobody will tell you that you don't know how to braid. That is what I'm saying. Even if you don't know how to braid anytime, any day, use this pattern. Is going to help you. So let's complete this braiding because we're not going to have this class again. If you miss the class and you're just joining us, you just miss the class. Absolutely okay. Tomorrow by 12 p.m., don't be late. Just join the class immediately. Have your mannequin or whatever you're using to learn. Come straight away to the class to learn how to braid. But most people know how to braid. But the problem is that they want to know how to put extension into the hair. Which after this lesson, we're going to go into that straight away. No waste of time. So now, from my right hand into my left hand, right? From my left hand into my right hand, take this one in the middle. Secure it with my thumb and my index finger on the left hand. Grab this one again from your right hand into your left hand. Grab this one in the middle, push it, secure it with your thumb and index finger. That is just a simple pattern. We form the braid and the braid is going accordingly. Just go ahead and finish your braid. So you just go ahead and finish this braid. All this explanation is because you're a beginner. By the time you do it once and it gets into your hands, my dear, you don't need any explanation again. The next thing is that you just go straight away and start braiding your hair. Look at my hand, the way it's going. It's just going from my right to my left, from my left into my right, from my right into my left, from my left. Just how until you finish this braiding. I'm going to show you. If you know you started these lessons with me like this, by now your braids should be ready to this point. But then if you know you don't have your mannequin ready and you've not ordered for it and you don't know how to braid, if you want to order for it, order for it. If not, we have videos in my accounts that have the same lesson of how to braid. Look at it. Look at how beautiful the braid is just now. Because I've sectioned this hair into 3 equal parts. The reason why we section the hair into 3 equal parts, because when you're going like braid and it's showing you this zippy pattern, you know that because the 3 sides are equal, one side is not going to be bigger than the other side. That is why I say split it to 3 equal parts before you start braiding. Can you see the braiding? When you start with this kind of pattern, but by the time you know it, look at it, you're good to go. So this is the section. We're not repeating this section again. This section is for those that doesn't know how to braid at all. So if you've missed this lesson, you're welcome. Tomorrow we have our class again because our classes are always Monday to Friday, 12 p.m. UK time to 2 p.m. UK time. So you're welcome if you're joining us for the first time. So the next class we're going to go in now is adding extensions into the braid. So we are going to do different methods today. We have 6 good methods I'm going to show you. But that 6 good method is splitted. Good afternoon, Router 54. You're welcome, Mama. Thank you so much for joining. That's techniques of adding extension into the hair. We have 6. That's 6. We have three methods. It's related to the rubber band method, whereas 3 other methods, they are related to the natural method of adding extensions to it. If we were here yesterday, we did all through the natural method. I know you learned something, but today As a beginner, I'm going to show you that simple method because somebody already told me now that she's going to do the mother's hair this week. She wants to learn. I say yes. I'm going to show you those methods, the simple method you can use even if you're using rubber band to start it. Is the simplest way of getting into braiding because you're not going to be struggling to install the hair and attach it into the braid. So now let's go ahead and start our practicals. So now I've taken all this hair off. Look at the hair. I did all this yesterday. Take all the hair off from the mannequin. Now we're going to start this mannequin again. Look at it from the scratch. We're going to start this mannequin from the start. Let me move this skirt so that we'll have space. We're going to be starting this mannequin from the scratch now. So if you're here, you're just joining us, this is the time for you to learn how to pattern your hair, how to split the extension. This is the time I teach it as well. So then, if you learn it now, this is a full hair. Let's say this is a full hair. You have your clients with this hair. What are you going to do? The next thing you're going to learn on this time is that you want to learn. I'm teaching you as well how to start the hair. Let's say this is your daughter's hair or this is a client's hair that just come in. Let me position this camera as well. I hope everybody, if you know you can see what I'm doing, please say yes on the comment section, please. Let's go ahead and keep sharing this and liking the videos. Thank you so much. God bless you. For everyone that is pushing this like up, God bless you. The more you like the video, the more the system is going to push people in and share the videos as well. You see that the TikTok said, encourage your viewers to share the live. Please share the live when you're here to watch. You don't know who you're going to help by sending them into the class. Most people want to learn a skill, but they don't even know that we are here. So by sharing it, they will know that we are here. So share the lives. We can't see because the comments. You can't see for the comments. Normally, that's how we do it. Let me push this thing down. Is it better like this? Is it better? Can't see because of the comments. There's no time you not see it. Normally, if you're watching from your stuff, you don't have to. I think it's always clear, even without the comments. Even without the comments, you should be seeing me very, very clear on that, on your phone. Let me refresh and the TikTok. Let's refresh TikTok. Let's refresh TikTok. Yes. Yeah, better now. Yes, it should be better on your own phone. Even the comments cannot disturb you from seeing because you're going to be seeing me very, very clear. So this is the hair. On Facebook, please put on the comment section if you can see very, very well what I'm doing on YouTube and Facebook. Please, if you're watching me from YouTube, tell me on the comment section that everything is clear. Yeah, so that we can start all. So let's say, for instance, this is the hair. This is normally the mannequin that is better now. Okay, thank you so much. This is the mannequin that we use for hair. Let's say we have your clients now that come in, or this is your daughter's hair, a full hair, just like that, for you to start as a beginner. What are you going to do? So now I have this full hair. This is the time we need to learn how we are going to part the hair. So this is the hair we are going to be working with. Then you have your comb. This is my tail comb. Always have your tail comb. But normally we don't put styling jam or gel on the mannequin, because normally if I put it now, how am I going to wash it? How is it going to dry for me to do the next lesson? So normally I don't put shining jam on the hair. But then I'm going to show you something that you have to do when you're going to be parting the hair. Let's say this is the hair you're working with. Normally we start the hair from the back when you're doing braid. You always start your hair from the back when you're doing braid. You know the amount of braids that you want to do, and you know the ability of hair that you can do. As a beginner, don't because you want to braid the hair, you start taking this hair tiny. If you know that you cannot finish it, do like 30 or 40 to start with. Then gradually you move up to adding more braids to it, than going to section the hair that will take you 3 days or 4 days to finish the hair. That is not ideal enough. So even the person that you're doing their hair will be so tired. Or what kind of hair are you doing to me? So now, if you know that you're just starting as a beginner, you want to braid hair, like somebody put a comment there, I want to do my mother's hair. Yes, because you have not done it before, go ahead and do something like 30 braids or 40, something that will take you very, very quick and you finish it on time. Even if it takes you like 7 hours to do that 30 braid, you know that you'll be moving up. The more you the better you get into the time, the lesser your time that you consume in doing the hair. Yes. So now this one, we are going to, you go straight to the back of the hair. Look at the hairline of this. Everybody have a different hairline. Some people's hairline is longer than some other ones. Then when you notice like that, if you know that, like this mannequin now is longer than my own hairline, because the mannequin hairline is wider. So what I'm going to do on this hairline, if I'm going to part the hair, you now start. Take your tail comb. When you take your tail comb, if you know that you want to do hair that is not too big, like the way I'm going to show you guys, let's say we are doing 1 inch on this hair. We're not taking too much because we use it for practical. You're going to take your line horizontally. This is horizontal line. You're going to first take the line horizontally, because normally before we start doing this hair, we used to do this style of parting the hair. If that's the method you want to use, that's fine. You go ahead and do it round. That's most days we don't even use that method these days. When you part it this way, you take the first one, you part the other one that way, you take it. Normally we don't normally do that method this time around. So what is in vogue is the method, the block method, which when you're taking your hair, you first of all go on sliding this hair, parting the hair horizontally. Take the horizontal line first. Take the horizontal line first. When you take this horizontal line, look at the inches. If you want the hair you're doing bigger, you're going to extend it, taking it bigger, right? If you want it the same size as I'm doing it, like maybe 1 inches, you go ahead and part it this way. But if you want it bigger, despite you're starting from the back, you're still going straight away to take this hair, make it bigger. If you want the hair bigger, take it like that first, from the first horizontal line, take it bigger. But if you don't want it bigger, you use this pattern that we're using, this block pattern. You go straight away, take the block pattern this way. Let me take it. When you take the first line like this, can you see? When you take the first line like this, you now find that now this hair I'm doing is a mannequin. You check it, everything on the same edge, they are equal. And this hair is a mannequin. If you're doing a normal hair, make sure that the lines you're doing are straight. When you take the first line, you notice that the lines are not straight yet. What you're going to do, get a gel, hair gel, just hair gel. Just put it on the line. I have a video I've sent in on my account. Is like that. You just put it on the line. When you put it on the line, what you're going to do straight away, let me hold this hair with a rubber band so that my hands will be free. Let me hold this hair. I have a rubber band to hold this one that we're not working with. Then you go straight to this line. After putting the shining jam or gel, just go ahead and straighten this line, make it straight. But for this mannequin, your mannequin might not be straight because the way they install the mannequin is somehow. So don't worry about it. So now that I have parted this hair, now we are going to be working with this one. You have your clips, you have your clip, you have everything about you doing hair. The reason why we used to have the clips now is because when you're working, look at, you can have your rubber band as well, the bigger one, to just hold the hair, because you don't want this hair to be falling on top of the ones that you have to braid. Let's go ahead and share. Let's share. Bring more people in. Thank you so much. So now we have it this way. When we have this first line this way, what are we going to do? Make sure it's brushed, very, very combed, very, very well. You now start from here to take your line. Now I find out that the mannequin I'm working with, the hairline is a bit wider. We're going to split this hair into 5. But then if you notice that the hairline of the person you're working with is not too wide like this, you go straight. For you to be on the safer side, you go and half the hair first. If you're doing it 4, you first come, in the middle. When you see somebody's hair, you see that middle line there. You just go straight away. Open the middle first. If you know that the person's hairline is not too big, then you half it. When you half it, you know that this one is going to be 2 and the other one is going to be 2. But if you want it smaller, you can go ahead and make it smaller. Then, because this hair that we're using now, the hairline is a bit longer like this. Horizontally is long. So now we just go ahead and part the hair. I'm going to do 5 on this line. I'm going to do 5 on this line. But if you want your own smaller, it's up to you. I'm going to do 5 in this line. So now you're going to take this one, the first one, vertically. When you take this line horizontally, the next one that you're going to be taking is vertically. You take, let me get my comb. Where is it going now? Sorry about that. Then you take this line, take this one. Thank you so much for the gifts and God bless you all. Let's give this chest to everybody supporting this live. If you're just here supporting this live, share the live, like the live. It's going to bring more people in. You don't know who you're going to help by coming in to come and learn. We all need a skill. So now you just go ahead and take this line. Take this line. When you take this line like this, take one of the one vertically. This is horizontal line, the first line you're going to do because you're doing block method. Then you go ahead and take the next one vertically. What are you going to do with this one? This one that you're not working with, get your clip. I have my clip. Either of the clip, look at the clips. Always have your clips to work with. Hold this one to one side. Then you take your comb and brush it. You've already parted your hair, right? And now the method we're going to start with first, we have the rubber band method. So we're going to start with the rubber band method. If you know you have not done hair at all, with this method, I'm telling you, you're 100% going to do the hair because it's not difficult to install the hair and to even plait the hair. It's not difficult at all. So let me show you. This rubber band method do you understand the lines that we have taken now? I'm still going to explain when I'm going on the next level. That is how. So if you meet me doing this hair for the first time and you're learning how to do hair, this is the right time for you to know how to part your hair and how to do the hair, starting from the back. So we are going to use the crochet pin. This is the crochet pin we're using today. If you have not seen this for the first time, my dear, this is crochet pin. You might have seen it, but you don't even know what it's used for. What the crochet pin is used for, we use it to install hair. We use it to install our crochet hair. It does a lot of things that we use the crochet pin to do. So as we go on in the class, the more we come to the class, the more you see what these crochet pins can do, right? So on this level, this crochet pin, the method, we're going to use it to insert the extension that we're going to use in. Then before we'll now bring the other one and start braiding. So what we need for this rubber band method is we need the crochet pin, which is this. And another thing I have to explain to you, quick explanation. Like we women, when you buy a wig, there's sometimes they put these things as a gift inside. In case you find something like this in your wig, don't throw it away. It's called crochet pin. Look at it. Because I met somebody that was doing her hair. She just saw about 3 or 4 of them is in the pack of the extension she brought. She said, no, I don't need them. I said, keep one. I know the reason why I'm saying. Even this one I'm holding is from the packet she brought to me. I said, don't worry, I'm going to keep this one. I kept this one. I said, keep one for yourself. By the time you know how to use this, you know the value of this crochet pin. So let's go ahead. The next thing that we need on this hair is the rubber band. Rubber band, because we're doing the rubber band method. The rubber band I'm talking about is not the big rubber band. It's not those big rubber bands. It's the tiny rubber bands. Can everybody see it? It's the tiny rubber bands. When you get it in the shop where they sell hair, you have a lot in it. It has a lot in it. Since we've started this live lessons, with this packet, I've been using it since. We still have more than enough inside. So now, instead of using one of the rubber bands, normally I use 2. The reason why I use 2, you can still go ahead and use 2. Try one first when you buy it. If it doesn't snap, go ahead and continue to use 1. But if you use 1 and it's snapping on the rope, just go ahead and join these 2 tiny ones. Look at it. The 2 tiny rubber bands. Take it and join it together. Then you go to the hair that you have parted. Excuse me. Then you go to the hair that you've already sectioned, because you're working with this section of hair now. What are you going to do to this hair? Take your rubber band. If you're here for the first time, you don't know how to braid, you don't know how to install extension, my dear, use this method. You're good to go. Thank you so much for liking the video. Thank you so much, yes, on YouTube. So now you go ahead and hold this. When you hold this, you go ahead and secure this hair with your rubber band. What the rubber band does to you is just that time that you use the extension to grab the hair and put it on the scalp. Now the rubber band is going to do it for you by securing the hair on the scalp. Look at it. You just go ahead, do it like 4 or 5 times. When you do it 4 or 5 times, I think it's secured enough, leave it. But if not secured enough, go ahead and continue to secure it, but not too tight. When you get to this point, what are you going to do? Hold this hair, open it into 2. When you open it into half, you pull it to the other 2 sides. The way I just pull it, you see the way I pull it, I didn't pull it like this so that you will not go and injure the person's scalp. The more you learn from your mannequin, and it's going to move you up to doing somebody's hair. So I've just done it to make sure I secure the hair, but not because the more you pull this hair like this, it's pulling up the hair from the scalp. It's going to make the scalp too tight. We don't want somebody's hair to be too tight that they cannot sleep. So when we are pulling the hair, we have to be careful. Secure it, but not too tight. So now the next thing we are going to do is to get our extension. This is our extension. This is the extension we are going to be using. We are using colored extensions for visibility's sake. So when you're seeing it from there, you will notice from the camera, you notice that, okay, I can see what she's doing. I can really see everything that is happening. So now we are going to go and get our extension. This is the amount of extension we are going to be using. Can you see it? Then put this one aside. But if you know that when you're taking your extension, you don't know how to grab extensions to make sure that everything is equal, always section your extensions. Always bring your extension, and you want to do your mommy's hair now, as she said on the comment section, go ahead, bring a rack or a dining chair, the handle, section it. The reason why you have to section it is that for you to make sure that the sizes of the hair you're going to install, they are going to be the same thing. You don't want one to be jumbo, you don't want one to be micro, or you don't want one to be medium. You don't want it like that. So you section the hair on one place, then you make sure that everything is equal while you're braiding. So this is the hair that I've taken now. Can everybody see it? Then the next thing I'm going to do on this hair is that I'm going to split this hair into two. When you're splitting the hair into two, any braids you're doing, while you're splitting that hair into two, you need ratio 2:1, meaning that this one I have on my right hand is 2 times the one I have on my left hand. What are we going to do with these things now? You're going to take this one you have on your left hand, which is the 2 times 1 bigger, look for somewhere and put it on one side. I'm putting it on that rack now. Then you go ahead and get the smaller part of it. When you get the smaller part of it, which is on your right hand, you make sure you measure it. When you measure it, you hold it. Go ahead and get your crochet pin. As a learner, you might not be able to hold this while you're doing the crochet pin. You can as well pull the smaller one on one side. Take your crochet pin, pass it. Look at the crochet pin. It has something like a latch to cover it. When you open it, you pass the crochet pin through the hair. When you pass the crochet pin through the hair, then you now close it. Then you gradually pull the hair out. That is how it works. So now I'm going to demonstrate this in front of you so that you can all see it. This is my crochet pin. I'm going to pass it. We've already secured this hair with the rubber band, right? When you secure the hair with the rubber band, pass this crochet pin into it. Look at it. Pass it down. When you pass it down, this hair that you're having, look at it now, is disturbing you, right? That is why you have your clips. Move this one and hold it with the clips for now until we add the extension. Then you go ahead and grab this extension, this smaller extension that is on the other part of it. Take it, create something like a loop. Look at it. You create something like this loop. Now, when you create this loop, you go ahead and put this. Can everybody see me? Put this one that you created like a loop. You're still holding it while you're creating that loop. You just put it in here. Like, you know, when you're catching fish, you have a hook catching fish. This one is going to catch our extension. Make sure that everything is fitted in. Then you now cover the lash. When you cover it, gradually move it up. When you move it up, the next thing that you're going to do, look at it. When I move it up, it's like this. When you do it like that, don't pull it like that. Just go ahead. This is my left hand. This is my left hand you're seeing now. Go ahead and hold this one of the handle of this hair with your left hand. Then you come to the right hand. This is my right hand. Take one of the strands, start pulling it out while you're securing it with the left hand. Because if you pull it out without holding it with the left hand, everything is going to come out again. You're not going to be doing double job. We don't want to do double job. So now the hair is like this. Release this your clip with the hair. Bring it down. That is the reason why always have your clip. Don't let anything get on your way. Like this hair want to get on my way, I use the clip to hold it. Now I release it. The hair is going to be like this. Can you see it? You see how the hair is now? When it's like this now, you've already secured. When you find out that when you do this and you feel that the hair has loosened a bit, you want to secure it more, still go straight away and open this and pull it a bit to secure it a bit more before you drop this one on top of it. When you drop this one on top of it, grab the other part of your hair that is 2 times bigger. Can everybody see it? You grab the other part of the hair that is 2 times bigger. I'm having it. Make sure you measure it. Let them be on the same size, because when you're braiding, even braiding up to the end of the hair, you're going to find out that you need hair. Instead of borrowing hair from the other part, you need it to be equal. So you now come to this place. Come here. Always, as I told you, always move your mannequin. If you have your mannequin, because you are the one doing it, control the mannequin. But if it's your mommy that is sitting down, she's already sitting down comfortably on the seat. You're doing her hair. So all you have to ask her is, because you're doing the back, mommy, please bend your hair, or your daughter, bend your hair. If you're doing for a client, please, can you please adjust your hair by bending your hair, because you're going to start from the back. So now that I have my mannequin, I just move my mannequin a bit to adjust myself. So I'm holding this hair now. Can everybody see me? You're holding this hair with your, look at it. I'm holding it with my left hand, holding it with my thumb and my index finger. Look at it. Like that. Then you now take this one in the middle. Take this one in the middle. Place it on top of it like this. When you place it, hold it securely. Let me show you guys. Hold it. When you hold it like this, you now have 3 strands of hair. 1, 2, 3. When you're doing the rubber band method, only the hair in the middle have the strand. Only the extensions in the middle have the natural hair. Please, on this occasion that you're learning, please leave it like that. Don't move it anywhere, because if I ask you to start splitting this natural hair into the 3 places now, before you know it, everything will unravel. You won't be able to do the hair. So what you're going to do, make sure that you use these extensions to cover the natural hair very well. Then you have these 3 strands. If you were here when we started the class, I told you that if you're a right-handed person, when you're doing braids, go ahead and do the braids with your right hand. Go in with your right hand first. Then before, if you're a left-handed person, start with your left hand first. So now I'm going to braid this hair. This is the simplest method of getting into hair. You don't even need to struggle doing this hair, because you're not flipping your hands. You're not attaching any extension into the hair. You're just going ahead, placing on the heat, holding it with your thumb and index finger. The next thing is to braid your hair. Grab this one with your right hand. Look at it. When you grab it with your right hand, that time you're still holding this hair, securing it with your thumb and index finger. Look at my thumb on my left hand. Look at my index finger. They are holding this hair in the middle. Then you now take this one. Take this one on your right hand. Bring it into the left. When you bring it into the left, look at the way I'm supporting with all my hands. You can other support it with all your hands. Grab this one in the middle. Push it to your right hand. Secure it. Take the other one on your left hand, bring it into your right. You've started already braiding your hair. You've secured it. You go ahead and start braiding. Can you see what I've done now? You go ahead and start braiding. That is the simplest way to start learning how to braid, by using this rubber band method. It's very, very simple. Very, very simple. You don't have to flip your hands. You go straight away and start braiding. So as a beginner, go ahead and learn with this one. It doesn't stop you. Then gradually, because we're still going to teach you how to do the natural method, but then start with this method. When you start with this method, you're good to go. Let me continue to braid this hair until I stop where the extension is, in order not to waste our time. You go ahead and be braiding. You see the way I'm covering this hair, the one that have the natural hair, I'm covering it. Good afternoon, good day, mom. You're welcome. Big Dolly, you're welcome. Thank you so much. As you come in, let's begin to like and share the video. Let's push the like to 10K. The more you like the video, the system is going to send people in here. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's give this chance to everybody that is liking and sharing the video. So you go ahead, let this extension cover the natural hair. Then you go ahead and braid it. As you can see, this hair I'm doing, I have a brown shade of hair and I'm using a light blue extension. When you see this hair I'm doing now, you're not even seeing the natural hair, because I'm using the extension already to cover the hair. So it's applicable to any braids you're doing. Always make sure that your extensions are covering your natural hair. Reason is that it's going to make this hair last longer, and it's going to make your handwork become very clean and neat. When they see the hair, the braid is going to look very, very nice and smooth. I'm going to show you now the hair that we have done so far. Let me stop here, because we are going to stop here. When I stop here, by the time we finish using this extension, I'm going to show you how to end up the braid, because it doesn't take too much time before we finish using this. Let me bring this hair closer. Have you seen it? Look at it. Your first time to do the hair, very, very secured. Rubber band method, very, very secure. Look at the braid. Nobody will tell you that it's not you that did this hair. It's you that did it, because it's a simple method to help with it. Let me refresh Facebook so that we can be on the same TikTok so that we can be on the same platform. Sometimes let's refresh it. When we refresh the page, then we'll go ahead and start. Thank you so much. If you're watching me from Facebook, you're highly welcome to the class. If you're here on TikTok watching me, please share the live. Thank you so much for sharing the live. God bless you. Let's give the shares to those that are supporting this live. This one goes to those that are sharing the live. And this one other goes to everyone that is supporting the live. Thank you so much. Thank you so much on YouTube as well. You're welcome as you're watching me. So let's go ahead. We've done the first method now. This method that we use in securing this hair, can you see it? It's not even moving anywhere. It's very, very secured. It's very, very secure. You can carry this hair for more than 8 weeks. It's like this. It's secured. It's not going anywhere. So now we have done this method. The first method we just did now is rubber band method using the crochet pin. Rubber band method using the crochet pin. And now, if you don't have that crochet pin, you say, hey, where will I get it? Don't worry. I'm going to show you the next method we are going to do now. We don't need the crochet pin, but it's still the same rubber band method. So just pay attention and watch what I'm going to do next. So if you don't have that crochet pin, what I mean by crochet pin is this. Because most people are just joining us now, they don't know what we have done so far. The crochet pin, we use this one to install the extension before we start braiding the hair. So now, the next one we're going to do, we don't need this crochet pin. We only need rubber band and your extension. So let me go ahead and show you how to do that. Thank you so much, man. Ifa Buchi from Facebook. God bless you. So now we are going to go straight. Release this hair. You have your clip. You've secured all the hair you're working with. You don't want the hairs to be joining to each other. Sorry, you don't want the hair to be joining to each other. So what you're going to do next now, we have taken this. Let me bend this one because this one there is adjustable. So now go straight and get the next line. You know the first one that you've taken, you go and take the next one because we're going to be sharing this hair into 5. We have 3 other hair that we're going to do on this. So you take it. Normally, if the hairline is smaller, you can do it 4. That's fine. But if the hairline is wider like this mannequin, you can go ahead and do it 5. You can even do it 6. It depends on how many braids you want. Most people, they want their braids very full. So that one, if they want the braid very full, is up to you. So then you can know the more the hair, the more money you collect from the person. So we are not here to talk about price, but I'm here to teach you how to do this. But then it's up to you. Yeah, so now we have the next hair that we are going to be working with. This next hair we are going to be working with, we don't need. Please, where can I get the hair to buy? The mannequin, if you want to get this mannequin, you can always, if you're on TikTok, there, just go on the search button on TikTok, write mannequin or training hair. It's going to pop up different people sellers there. Just go ahead and get it. But if you're not on TikTok, you're on other platform, go ahead and put mannequin training head on the Google search. It's going to give you every seller that is selling it. Then you can choose from any seller that you want and you buy it from there. So that's the only 2 ways I'm going to ask you. Yes, that is it. So now you have the extension. This is my extension now. I'm going to grab some extension. I always explain this. If you know that mine, I can take this extension and they're still going to look the same sizes. But if you know that it's not easy for you to do that, lay your extensions on a rack or put it on a chair, on the handle of the chair. Measure them to become the same sizes and measurement. So now I'm taking the next extension. Look at my next extension. When I have this, look at it. Look at the way I feel it now. When you feel it, you know that the sizes, when I braid it, is going to be the same size. I can't see you on the TikTok when your life I have been searching. Did you follow me on TikTok? If you follow, you have to set your notification. Then I'm talking to somebody on the Facebook. You say you can't see me on TikTok. You have to put your notification. Follow my account on TikTok. Then when you follow the account, you go on the notification button, so that TikTok will always notify you when I'm live. You will get it, right? You get it. So now that we're having the extension, this is the extension. When you're doing braids, always have your extension shared into ratio 2:1. Then we're going to share this now. What do I mean by ratio 2:1? Is that this one I have on my right hand should be 2 times the one that I have on my left hand. If you share this one I have on my left hand now, you see that this one have 2, this one have 1. The reason is that when you cross it together, but we're not going to cross it on this occasion. I'm going to explain all that when I get to that point. So now we're going to grab the smaller part of it. This one that is the 2 times bigger, put it on one side. When you put that one on one side, you go ahead and measure this one. Make sure that it's straight and nice enough for the same sizes. You put it aside. Come to the hair you're working with. We are doing rubber band method. If you're joining us for the first time, we have different methods we use for the hair. So now I'm going to split this hair into 2. Look at the way I'm splitting this hair into 2. This is the hair I'm working with as a full. Then I'll split it into 2. When you look at this, split into 2 and it's flying like a butterfly. So you just make it like into 2 like this. When you make it into 2, get your clip. If you know that this other one is not going to stay, like by you opening it, get your clip and hold it on one side. Open that place, because now we are going to take this smaller part. When you take this smaller part you've measured, what are you going to do? Place it in the middle. Place it in the middle. See it? Place it in the middle like that. Can everybody see it? Place it in the middle. Can you see it? If you can see it, say yes on the comment section, so that I will not think I'm just showing it to myself. See, you place that hair in the middle of these 2. Yes. When see, you place it in, yes, they can see it. So now when you place it in the middle like that, the next thing you're going to do, go ahead and get your rubber band. Please, this method is good for the beginner. Go ahead and use this method. Thank you so much. I can see all of you. God bless you all. As you share the video, as you're liking the video, may God bless you. Your hands that you use in doing all this, supporting this life, God will bless you. Share the video. Let's bring other people in to come and see what you're doing. So now this is the rubber band. If you're joining, this is a rubber band method. This method is good for the beginners. Very, very good. Go ahead and use it. Perfect yourself in the training. We are still training you how to secure the hair naturally. Then continue to do your braid now. So normally you're supposed to use one of the rubber bands to secure this hair. But then I'm not going to use one. Good afternoon, ma. Queen of Peace. Good afternoon. You're welcome. So now I'm joining 2 rubber bands, because this rubber band, when you use one, it's going to snap. I don't want it to snap. So you don't join these 2 together. When you join these 2 together, it's all is secured. The next thing you're going to do, go ahead and release that one. If you have it, hold with your clip. Go like this. See it? Can everybody see it? Clap the hands of that head together. See my rubber band. Is the next method going to be without no, that next one will be without. This one is with rubber band. The next one is not, no rubber band method on that one. So just go ahead and watch this method. Now we've done this rubber band method. We installed it with the crochet pin. This other method, can you see the way I open it and put the extensions in the middle? Then you now go ahead, use the rubber band, secure it. When you secure it this way, you see the way I'm securing it. Go ahead and securing it. Secure it. If you secure it like 4 or 5 times, it's not enough, tight enough, go ahead and do it more. So not too tight, but make sure that all the rubber band is secured enough for you to just go ahead and start braiding your hair. Very, very simple method to use. Yes, hello Dana, good afternoon. So now go ahead and hold this one. Look at it, bring this one, open it again into 2, push it to one side. When you push it, not too tight, please. What you have done now is to secure this extension. Look at the extension you put underneath. Is to make it more firm underneath. And the root of the hair is already firm. So now release this hair. When you release the extension, place it on it like this. These 2 methods are similar. But the only different thing about these 2 methods is that one, we use crochet pin to install the hair. This other one, you see the way I installed it now, we didn't use crochet pin. So if you don't have the crochet pin, which I even think that if you're using rubber band method, go ahead and use this method, because how can I tuck the hair without rubber band? Don't worry, let's do this method. The next method we are going to do, you don't need rubber bands or you don't need any of the method. So we are doing that next. We are doing the 6 methods today. So let's go ahead and start doing. Share the video, like the video, share the video, like the video, and let's go ahead and do. Let's give this chest to everybody that's making the live video. Thank you so much for watching from YouTube. Thank you for watching from TikTok, and thank you for watching from Facebook. If you're going to watch it later, you're all welcome as well. Yes, I followed you. Okay, that's fine. Okay, if I but you don't worry, you sort it out. Give notification. It's going to help. So now, when you do it like this, when it's like this, the next thing that you're going to do now, go ahead and take this, the other extensions that you put aside. Look at it. is 2 times bigger than the one you installed. Just this is the simplest method to do hair. If you don't know how to do hair at all, you can braid this hair. I'm telling you the truth. So now you go ahead and hold this. When you hold this, I'm just adjusting my mannequin because I need to be positioned while I'm going to braid this hair, right? So now you're going to hold this hair because we started from the back. Now you're holding this hair with your thumb and index finger. Go straight in the middle of this hair. When you go straight, it's frozen. Ew! This don't froze. Oh Jesus! Is it better now? Is it okay now? Can I go on? I think it's the TikTok. Is it better? No, it's fine. Is it better? It's fine now. It's okay now. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So now you now hold this. When you hold this, look at it. When you hold this, look at the way I'm holding it. I'm holding it to my left hand. I'm holding it with my thumb and index finger. You now take this extension, place it on top of it. When you place it on top of it, you now hold it. TikTok is fine. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's absolutely okay. So now you now hold it. When you hold it, this one is 1, 2, 3. You now have your 3 strands to braid, right? You're still holding this, securing the hair very well. The next thing you're going to do, now that you're doing rubber band method, the natural hair is always in the middle. Please don't bother to start splitting it up. Leave it. What you have to do, take the extension, make sure it's covering the hair. Take this one. When you take this, the one that you're going to braid it, bring it from your right hand into the left. Take it and braid it in. From my right hand is going into the left. Then you grab this one in the middle, secure it. Secure it. You take this one on your left hand, bring it into the right. Then you go ahead and grab this one in the middle, secure it. Take this one you have again, bring it in. Can you see? And secure it. You started braiding your hair already. Can you see? This method is absolutely very, very easy. You don't have to flip your hands. You don't have to say, okay, how am I going to install the extension? You're braiding already and it's very, very secured already. So let me go ahead. See this one that have the natural hair. If maybe you're doing the hair and you think that you want to split your natural hair into other extensions, you go ahead and do it. But for this training sake, I will not. If you have not done it for the first time, just leave it like that. Go ahead and braid it and get used to braiding the hair with this extension. So now make sure that your extensions are covering the natural hair. You just go ahead and braid. Go ahead and do the braiding. So I'm doing the braiding now. I'm going to braid it up to the point whereby you're not seeing the natural stop where the natural hair is in. I'll now show you the next method. So this method is easy. If it's your first time, you've not done hair before, you want to put extension on hair, please go ahead and use this this method. It's very, very easy. Very, very easy to use and it's secured. The hair is not going to unravel. The hair is not going to unravel. It's very, very secure. So let me go ahead and I'll show you the outcome of this hair that we just braided. If you have followed and done this the same thing the way I did it, that's the outcome of the hair. Can you see it? Very, very secure. Look at it. Using the rubber band method, very, very secure. Look at the hair. I've hidden the hair. Now we're using brown hair. We're using blue extension. You can't even see the natural hair because I've used my extension to hide the natural hair inside. Can everybody see it? So this is the 2 method first. We still have one other method that is relating to this rubber band method. But then on that method, you're not going to use neither crochet pin or you're going to use rubber band. No rubber band, no crochet. That is that method. So now I'm going to show you how to do that method. When you see this method, you go ahead. Whichever method from this 3 that is okay for you, go ahead and use it. If you don't know how to secure naturally, because I'm still going to teach you here, we're still going to do that method of adding extensions into it, using it in a natural method, which we did all through yesterday. So let's go ahead and do the next one that is related to the rubber band method. But on this method, we don't need either the crochet pin. I want to see the last method. Which last method? Is it this one? This last method. Okay, that's fine. We are going into the last method. Don't worry. We are not rushing. We have another 1 hour left to do all these practicals. Then after that, then we will call it a day, then it's tomorrow again. So now we're going to go ahead and take this our hair. You see the way I'm parting this hair. Now we've started this hair from the beginning. This is how to part the hair. First of all, you go horizontally, getting the hair. Then the next one, the vertical lines, you have to start taking it. Then these ones that you're not working with, what are you going to do with it? Get your clip. Always make sure you have your clip. When you have your clip, you clip the hair. This one, the hair that we're working with, let me take this one out. Is a bit much. You hold it, keep it on this side. So now, always comb the hair that you're working with. Look at your comb. You have your comb, you have your tail comb. That is why when you're having the comb with the tail comb, you have the comb to comb and you have the tail comb to highlight. Then you comb it, brush the hair. So now on this method, the method is related to these other methods that we have done so far. You have to do what? Split this hair into two. You have to split it into two. Look at the hair you're working with. Take the hair you're working with first, then you split it into two. If this hair cannot stay on its own, the only thing we need a clip. Let's go ahead and use the clip to hold the clip on one side first until we install the hair in the middle. So you go ahead and grab your extension. This is my extension. Take the extension that you're working with. This method only needs the extensions to work with. You grab your extension, make sure that the sizes are the same thing. For me, I'm using my feelings to get the size. Just use the hand to touch it and see how the quantity is. But then if you cannot do it like that, place your own on a rack and make sure the sizes are the same thing when you braid the hair. You don't want one to be jumbo, you don't want one to be micro, you don't want one to be medium. No, it's going to be scattered and measurement. Very neat job. Well done. Thank you so much, man. You're welcome. So now you have this. When you have this, grab this one. When you grab this one, share your extension into two. When you split this extension into two, it's going to be ratio 2 to 1. This one I have on my right hand, it should be 2 times the one I have on my left hand for every braids that you're doing. Because when you cross it like this, I'm going to show you on the next one, you know the reason why it's ratio 2 to 1. So now you're going to grab this little one, the smallest part of the hair, take it. Bring this one that is 2 times bigger. Ma, do you braid in the UK? Because I really need to braid mine. Yes, I do. But just send me, Bella, send me, because I live in Manchester, send me message on my DM. Send me your number. When you send me your number, I'm going to contact you there. I still have other people to send messages to because I got some numbers yesterday. I'm going to reply you all. Yes, because I was taking this hair off yesterday. You know, all this full hair I showed you yesterday. After the live, I have to take all this hair off to make sure that the mannequin is free for us to do training. Yes, so it took my time yesterday to take all this hair off because I'm not going to cut the extension. We are using it for trainings. So now, send me a message, Bella. I'm going to reply you. Thank you so much for that. So, thank you so much, Susu. Yeah, thank you. God bless you. So now, I'm going to measure this. You make sure that this the smaller part of the extension is equal to each other. When it's equal to each other, what are you going to do? Because you splitted this hair into middle. Look at it. Place this hair in it. So if you know you don't want rubber band on your hair and you want to do this method, please go ahead and use this method because this method doesn't need either rubber band or crochet pin to install it. You just open the hair, look at it. When you open it in two, always have your clip with you if it's a problem. See the way I'm having it. Thank you so much for the gifts. God bless you all. This cheers goes to everybody supporting the live. God bless you for your support. God bless you all. God will bless you. And now this is the hair. You have it in the middle, right? When you have it in the middle, what are you going to do now with this? Go ahead and clap it together. When you're clapping it together, you're going to, okay, so it's a similar start. It's a similar start with the rubber band method, but the difference here is that you're not going to use rubber bands or using anything to install it. The next thing you're going to do on this method, go ahead and split this hair into 3, as if you want to braid it. You braid it down. Look at it. Braid it down. When you braid it down, look at it. You braid it down. Use this, your natural hair, to braid it down. Mama, you deserve Simon. People, let's gift her. Thank you so much, mommy. Thank you. God bless you, ma. Thank you so much. God bless you, ma. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Thank you so much. God bless you for that. Thank you so much. So now you just secure the hair with this. When you secure it with that, you see the way it is now. You secure the hair. You don't need, this one doesn't need either rubber band or it doesn't need either crochet. God bless you for sharing the life. The more you share, the more people will come in to learn something. At least they will to benefit us. So now you place this one, put it down. This method are similar to these three methods. That's why I say, but this one doesn't need either rubber band or crochet pin. You place it underneath. When you place it underneath, you don't have to struggle to start saying, oh, this method is even related to natural method. Let me braid it, then you see the difference. If you're using this method, it's almost a natural method because now you secure the hair to the extension. So let's go ahead. I'm going to move this extension to one side. Then we'll gradually take the other part of the hair. The other part of the hair is supposed to be 2 times bigger than the other one. Look at it. When you do this, what are you going to do? Hold it with your left hand. This is my left hand. These methods are very easy. If you don't know how to braid or you don't know how to install extension, please use one of these 3 methods. Use one of these 3 methods. Go ahead and be doing the hair. It's easy to even braid the hair. Look at it. I'm holding it. When you hold it, take this one in the middle, place it on top of this. When you place it on top of it, it's going to have 3 strands of hair. As a beginner, please don't bother now to start splitting the natural hair. Go ahead and start your braiding. If you feel like when you started braiding the hair, you want to share the natural hair to other hair, do it. But if not, make sure that the extensions are covering the natural hair. So let's go ahead and braid this hair. So now I'm holding this hair like this. Use your thumb and index finger to hold the method. Take this one on your right hand. The right one is going first. Braid it in. Then you grab this hair, move it to the left, like this, secure it. Take this one you have on your left hand, braid it in. I know everybody can see it. Then you grab this one in the middle, secure it. Go ahead and do the same thing. When you do the same thing, look at this hair is secured, very, very secured. Okay, let's go ahead. Hey. Okay. Oh no. Yeah. So let's go ahead. This hair is a very, very easy way of braiding. And now making sure, look at the hair that have the natural hair. You see it? I'm using my extension now to cover it. I don't want to split it because if you start splitting this hair now, it's going to unravel and you feel as a beginner, oh, how am I going to do this? Just go ahead and braid your hair. So look at it. Make sure that the extensions are covering the natural hair. You go ahead and do your braiding. Can you see it? This hair, if you do it, nobody will say you didn't do this hair yourself. Nobody will tell you that it's not you that say you don't know how to braid that did this hair. Yes, you did it yourself. Look at it. You go ahead and braid. Make sure everything is nice and clean. Go ahead and do the braiding. You see? You go ahead and do the braiding until you finish the braiding. Look at how beautiful. What was this one saying? So you go ahead and continue to braid. If you find out that the extension is not covering it, make sure that your extensions are covering the natural hair. Then you go ahead and do the braiding. You see what I'm doing? You go ahead, cover this natural hair, go ahead and do the braiding until you finish your braids. Can you see it? Until you finish the braids. So now this is the method that if you want to use this method, you go ahead and use one of the 3 methods. Yes, very, very simple to braid. Very, very simple to braid. If you don't know how to braid before, you can use this method. This 3 methods. Can you see the method? Even this one, where is the third one? Look at it. Very, very secured. Very, very secured. Very, very secure. It's not even moving anywhere. And you see the difference? When you do this method, it's even more related to natural than the other method, because when you're plaiting this one, you see this place puffy, but they are all secure. Look at it. This first one, we use the crochet pin to insert it, and this second one, we didn't use any crochet pin. We use rubber band method. But this one is now the same method, but we didn't use rubber band and any of this one. It's like a natural method. You see it? So whichever one you want to do on this 3 methods, you go ahead and use it. Now that we've done this 3 methods, now I'm going to throw out this question to everybody. Is there any of this method you want me to repeat, or we should go ahead and do the natural method? Let me know on the comment section. Let me give cheers to everybody that is. I didn't see how you did install the last one. Is it this one? This last one? This last one? this last one, repeat the first two. Okay, let's go ahead and repeat them. Then because yesterday I'm going to repeat them, the crochet one, don't worry. I'm going to repeat everything I've done here, 3 of them. I'm going to repeat them. Do you know the reason why I'm repeating them? Because yesterday we did natural braid throughout. Let's go ahead and repeat this method. When we repeat this method, if we still have enough time from onto getting on to 2 o'clock, I'm still going to tell you how to do the natural method. Good morning, I just came. Please review. Okay, don't worry. So we are not, by reviewing this, we are here in the class. You're learning how to do braid. That's all we do here, right? And this method, the first lessons we used to do is to teach you how to braid without extension. So if you don't know how to braid hair without extension, always come to the class when it's 12 o'clock, 12 p.m. That's when we start this class. 12 p.m. UK time, because I'm in the UK. 12 p.m. UK time, the class will start. When it starts, I'm going to teach you how to do this one, how to braid, because we did this in the class today. I'll show you a simple techniques of how to get into braiding. So if you don't know how to braid at all and you want to get into braiding, go ahead and come to the class 12 p.m. UK time. And this session of class that we're doing now is adding extensions into the braid, into your natural hair, which is the next lessons that we're doing, which most people know how to braid already, but they don't know how to add extension into the hair. The reason why we had extension into our hair is that we want it to last longer. That is number one. 10 p.m. UK time. No, 12 p.m., not 10 p.m. Please correct Mommy Diamond. It's 12 p.m. 10 p.m. Me, I'll be sleeping that time. 12 p.m. Please, it's 12 p.m. UK time. 12 p.m. Diamond Shine is 12 p.m. UK time, not 10 p.m. 10 p.m. that time, yeah, I'll be sleeping because I have my kids to take to. Yes, 12 p.m. UK time. That is when we start the class. 12 p.m. Yeah, not 10. Yes, 10 p.m. I'll be sleeping. Oh, I will not be awake by that time. So now the 12 p.m. you'll be there. When we start that lesson, you do the lessons. Then the two reasons why we put extensions onto our hair is that, one, it makes it last longer, and two, it makes you have like varieties of colors. Like most people like this blue color I'm putting on my hair. You can't keep dyeing your hair all the time because you want to change the color. So extensions will help you. And another reason why we put extensions on our hair is to lengthen the hair. 3, I just mentioned 3. Now 1 is to make the hair last longer, right? Then 2 is to have like different colors on your hair that if you want it on your hair. Then 3 is to lengthen the hair, because most days people get extension that will be long until, if you don't have your hair long, but at least the extension is going to help you to put it long, which is absolutely okay. No judgment. As far as you're happy with it, even with the colors, any colors you're happy with, go ahead and do it. So now we are going to go straight away with I'm reviewing this and I'm teaching at the same time. So now we have done this method. We did rubber band method, which we did the first one using the crochet pin to install. We did the second one. We didn't use the crochet pin to install it. This third one, neither the crochet pin nor the rubber band. So now we're going to repeat that method again. When we do the repeating of the method again, if we still have more time, I'm going to repeat the 3 methods. The first one is the crochet pin. If you're just joining, pay attention because we're going to repeat it again. So now go ahead, and now while I'm teaching you how to add extension into the hair, I'm still teaching you how to part the hair. This hair is a full hair. Now let's say for instance, we've taken all the hair, all the training we trained on this hair. I've taken all the extensions off, and now we started from the beginning. So if you're starting the hair from the beginning, you have to go horizontally, take the line, the measurement you want to use. If you want the size that I'm using, mostly we start with this size I'm using, which is ideal for the sizes, because with this size you're going to get up to almost 100 braids on this hair if you're using the size. But if you want it very bigger, you go ahead and add to the hair, make it bigger. So you get your line horizontally. When you get this line horizontally, you go ahead. If the person's hairline is bigger, split the hair into 5. Which is the best mannequin, please? Ma? It's up to you. They have the human hair mannequin, they have the synthetic mannequin, and they have in between synthetic and human hair. The price we would even determine. If you want the human hair, just type it that you want human hair, it's going to pop up. If you want synthetic, the cheapest is going to pop up. So whichever one is okay for you, you just need your mannequin to train. Most people are saying that when you get the synthetic, it's very, very slippery. If you don't want it to be slippery, like this one I'm using now is human hair. If you check this hair, that is why I like using this hair to do training. If you touch this hair I'm using for this one, it's very, very easy. Money, best hair teacher on TikTok. Oh, thank you so much, Ma. Thank you so much. God bless you, Kama. God bless you. So now, this one that I'm using now, this human hair is human hair. You see how it's not slippery. When I'm doing the hair, it's easy for me to install the hair. So it's up to you. If you know you can afford it, go ahead and afford it and buy it, right? But if you know you cannot afford it, please buy the one that you can afford. Very true. You are the best teacher. Thank you so much, and God bless you, man. Thank you for that. Let's go ahead and share the video. Let's move the like up to more, like 20k likes. The more we like the video, the more it's going to bring more people in to come and benefit on this training. Most people are really looking for where to do something. If you have this skill with you, you go ahead. To save you time, it will save you money. 100%. It will save you time, it will save you your money. You know how much they pay for braids. If you're here, you have children, you divert that money that you use in doing their hair to buy other things for them. Sit down, do their hair by learning all those skills very, very well. So now let's go ahead and put this. We are going to split this one into two. So now when we split this hair into two, take this one that you're not working with. Yes, thank you so much. Yes, take this one that you're not working with, use your clip and hold it. When you use your clip and hold the clip, this is the hair we're working with now. This first method we're going to do, we've done it before, but we're going to repeat it. Thank you for sharing. God bless you all. Let's give this straight. Let's make the class. Where did you get the doll head auntie? Go, just type on either TikTok here that you're getting it, or Amazon, anywhere you want to buy it, please, because the more I mention all this shop, they will think maybe I'm advertising things for people. No, go to Google, type anything you want to buy on Google. If you're on TikTok, go on the search button on TikTok shop, you get it on TikTok shop. But if you're not on TikTok and you need to buy it, go to Google search. When you put it on Google search, it's going to bring as many as seller. If you want the human hair, type human hair training mannequin. Many sellers is going to pop up from there. Grab the one you want and you think you're okay with it. If you say human hair, definitely it's going to be human hair because it's going to be a bit more expensive than the synthetic. So you just grab the one that is okay for you, that you can afford to buy. Yeah, like this hair I'm having now, because it's human hair, I can tongue this hair. It can go through a tongue, ironing. It can go through it and nothing will happen to the hair. But most of them that are synthetic, when you put the ironing on them, it's just going to go, it will burn. So you don't want that. But then you don't need all those processes because we're using it to learn braid. You have gotten a follower, man. Oh, thank you so much, Cherish. Thank you so much for doing that. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much. You're welcome in the class. This class is a very, very friendly class and we learn a lot. Every time we come to the class, we learn. I have my videos that I've sent out. If you know you mix some things, go into the videos, type, you see whatever you're looking for them, because most of the trainings that we do online, I bring them out the way we do it. Put them in part 1, part 2, put them in clips the way it's. Mommy, I like your teaching, it's so helpful, but please can you limit the talking? Sorry, can you limit the talking? My humble request. A dear assumption. If you don't talk, how are you going to explain, my dear? Where is she? Adia, yeah, because you said that she's with humble, right? I'm saying, but if you don't explain all these things, you won't know it. So go ahead and listen because very soon, if you want to really get into this hair, the talking will not be a problem for you, in the sense that I'm teaching you. I'm not just talking. I'm new. Okay, you're welcome. I'm not just talking. Everything I'm talking to you here is what is related to hair. You have to explain. Yes, I have to explain 100%. Even if anybody writes comments on this comment that, oh, don't talk, you have to talk, because I'm not seeing you face to face. Even if I'm seeing you face to face, if I don't want to be selfish as a teacher, even if I'm charging you for this, if I don't want to be selfish and I keep quiet, you will never learn. So the thing is that even if you're going to somebody one-on-one to learn and they don't talk to you, they just give you instruction, watch it, that you're not going to learn anything going out from that place. So I'm not upset about her comment, but I'm just trying to explain to you that anything about teaching, you have to talk. Either it's one-on-one or the way I'm just doing it, explain it, you have to explain. For those that, yeah, when you listen, when you're doing your practical, you remember what I've explained. What time do your class? It's 12 p.m. UK time. Don't saying she should not talk. How is she supposed to teach then? I don't know. Please, oh, please answer that lady for me. I don't even have time. So now let's go ahead and do this method. If you're joining us for the first time, you're highly welcome. This class is always a peaceful class where we listen and learn things, right? So now we're going to do another method because we've done this method all through. I'm going to repeat it for the sake of those that are just coming and for the sake that want to get familiar with it. Tomorrow, we're still back in the class, 12 p.m. UK time. If you don't know how to braid at all, you come into the class and learn how to braid. So most people, if you know that the lady that just said, if you know that the talking is disturbing you, let her put her volume down, just be watching me on the video. That is what it's going to be. If you know that the talking is disturbing you, take your own phone, bring the volume down, just be watching me. If you know that watching will help you, bring the volume down, don't hear my voice, watch me. But if you know that while I'm teaching you, you understand it, leave your volume the way it is. Where are the details of your class? Which details? So now let's go ahead. We are doing the rubber band method at this point now. I'm going to teach you how to do the rubber band method using the crochet pin. If you have not come across this crochet pin before, this is called crochet pin. What we use the crochet pin, my first time, I'm so glad. Thank you so much. Please go ahead. Where is that girl that's even talking? Tell her to be tapping the mirror. Invite more people here if you don't know what to do. So now go ahead. This is the crochet pin. Can everybody see it? This is the crochet pin. So I'm going to repeat the same method we've done so far for the sake of those that are just coming, for the sake of those that don't want to be clarified with what we have done. It's called locking needless in Jamaica. Oh my God. So now you're holding this. So you're holding this. Take your rubber band. This is the packet of the rubber band. Let me show you guys so that you will not go and buy the wrong thing. Look at how the packet of the rubber band is. I try to watch every Wednesday because I work. That is absolutely okay. Even once a week, then you go ahead and watch the videos. The videos are all downloaded. On YouTube is fully downloaded. On Facebook is fully downloaded. On TikTok, I download it. The clips, everything, part 1, part 2, part 3, I download all the clips. So if you miss the class, go ahead and watch what we have done. Watch the videos, you watch what we have done previously. If you miss the class, that's what I do. Okay, that is it. If you miss the class, watch it. It's there. All the videos are there. I do it so that you will not miss too much. Even if we do a new style, you will still see it. I've learned a lot already. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Noms it. You're welcome. Thank you so much. Look at the rubber band. Do you know that somebody watched this video, watched our live once, and she started doing hair? There's a lot of testimony coming here. There's a lot of people that are ready to learn. Once they see the video, the way I explain to you is vividly explained. You just go ahead and do the same thing with your hands and mannequin. What is your YouTube name? It's GraceLawendhair. On my YouTube is GraceLawendhair. On my TikTok is GraceLawendhair tutorial. And on my Facebook is GraceLawendhair tutorial and lifestyle. That is it. So follow me on my different platform because sometimes the way we're doing it now, I'm just trying to get everybody get to know. The next thing is that maybe once in a while we have to stream on individual platform. Maybe today I'll be on YouTube. Maybe the next day I'll be on TikTok. Maybe the other day I'll be on Facebook. That's how. But for now, I'm doing the 3 parts to get myself, for everybody to know that we are here, right? So now you have your elastic band. This is how the elastic band look in the bag. There's a lot of elastic bag in it. There's a lot. It's tiny and there's a lot into it because since we started this training, it's up to going to 8 weeks now or 9 weeks. We've been using this rubber band. We still have a lot of it in the bag. So if you're buying, go to the shop where they sell this elastic band. Go ahead and get one. Look at it. So now, shine me too. They hate hairdressers. Oh, okay. Is that what it is? Me, I don't even know. For me, I'm just here on my own. Oh, what I can do, the 2 hours I'm here for, let me just use it. Please do your own part by tapping, by sharing, by letting others know the way you're enjoying the class. Please invite other people to enjoy the class. Thank you so much for doing that, and God bless you. And if you don't know my name is Grace Lowen from GraceLawendhair, as you can see. Let's go ahead and give cheers to those that have been liking. Somebody is there liking the video, and the other one is saying I'm talking. God bless everyone that is liking and supporting this live for you to move on. Take this cheers goes to everybody that is supporting this live to this point. God bless you. Yes. So for the other ones that are talking, let them continue to talk. So now this is the hair we're working with. Take your rubber band. When you have your rubber band, go ahead. This is the simplest method as a beginner. Nobody will tell you, there's no way you use this method that you don't know how to do hair. It's simple. Now it's very, very simple. So you go ahead and get your rubber band. See the rubber band. Normally, let me explain. You're supposed to be using one rubber band. But if you go ahead and use one rubber band and it snaps, because for me, since I've been using it, sometimes if you take one of it, it just go away and snap. I don't want it to snap. That's why I used to join two of the rubber bands together like this. It makes it more firm. I have 3 boys and it's not easy. Okay, no problem. So now you go ahead and put this one. Look at it, don't miss it. Everyone that want me to repeat it, please pay attention, because now when we finish this part, if you miss it today, you either watch the video or you come to the class tomorrow to learn. So now we go ahead and use this rubber band, go across it. When you go across it like 3 or 4 times and you think it's not even secured enough, you still go ahead, continue and do the same thing you're doing until it's properly secured. Let me do it. Let me leave it up to this point. So when I leave it up to this point, you don't just let go. Go ahead and split this hair into 2. When you split it into 2, push it on the 2 direction like this side. Look at the way I'm pulling it to this side. Pull it, but not too much, because when you pull it too much, it's going to hurt the scalp, because the more you're pulling this hair, you're pulling the roots of the person's hair. So if it's too tight, they cannot sleep, because there are some hair you do. I've never even done that kind of hair before anyway. People used to say when they do that hair, when they sleep, their hair will just be, the next thing they have to take it off because it's too tight. You don't let the roots of the hair too tight. Make it firm, but not too tight, please. So now, you now go ahead and get your crochet pin. Look at the crochet pin. You can still get this crochet pin in the store. It has a latch to cover it. Look at it. It has, when you want to install the extension, you open it. When you get this extension into it, you close it. Then you gradually pull it out. Let's get our extension ready. So the next step you're going to take, give her some more likes. Thank you so much, Thickness. God bless you. The more you like the video, the more people come. You love what I'm doing. Thank you so much for encouraging. Please, anybody, encourage them to do the rightful thing. So God bless you. Thank you so much, and God bless you. So take this. Let's give this chest to everybody that is supporting. God bless you for your support. God bless you for making this life possible. God bless you from YouTube, from Facebook, from TikTok. God bless you all as you're watching me, and even those that will watch this video later. God bless you all. So now I've taken my extension. I still need to explain, because if I don't explain, somebody is just coming now. You miss that part. If you know that it's difficult for you to grab your extensions like this, yes, what you have to do is section your hair. As a beginner, section. Mommy, you see, I'm liking. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you all. Continue to please, I can't even laugh. Sometimes it's good to just laugh and just be okay. So it's okay. So now this extension, if you know it's difficult for you to be grabbing your extension like this, go ahead and get a rack. But if you know you cannot afford the rack, please, you don't have to bother yourself. Go ahead and take your extension, split them on top of the chair. You have a dining chair, or even if you don't have a dining chair, you have something that you can place the extension on it. Then when you place the extensions on it, you check it and you make sure they are equal sizes before you do it, because you don't want to start installing your extension as a beginner. One side is jumbo, the other side is micro, smaller, and the other side is too big. You don't want it, or medium, no. So now I'm taking my size this way. Look at it. The 3 braids have done already, they are equal sizes. So now the next thing you're going to do, go and split this hair into ratio 2:1. My ratio 2:1 is that this one I have on my right hand should be 2 times the one I have on my left hand. If I split this hair into 2, now look at it. You know, you have 2 on the left hand, you have one side on the right hand. If we are doing the natural method now, we're going to cross it, but I'm not doing natural method now. We're doing the rubber band method using the crochet pin to install it. Yes, so that's the first one. What you have to do now, let's reset TikTok. Let's go ahead and reset TikTok. Let's go ahead and reset TikTok. Let's go ahead and reset TikTok. If you're just joining us, you're highly welcome. Or if you're watching me, I know most people are watching me from there. You're welcome, and thank you so much for watching. So let's go ahead and do this practical so that we can be able to. So now we have this one that is 2 times bigger, and this one is the smaller one on my right hand. Take this one that is 2 times bigger, put it on one side. Just take one side, put it on one side. When you put it on one side, grab this smaller part of the hair. When you take the smaller part of the hair, make sure you measure it like this. You see the way I've measured it? And when you measure it, they are equal sizes. Go in the middle like this. Form a loop. Hold it like this. Look at it. Look at it. Form a loop like this. When you form a loop, you now go ahead. Take your crochet pin. When you take this crochet pin, let me put this one aside, so that your hands will be free. One step at a time. So you now get this one. Look at my crochet. Pass it through the middle of this hair. Bring it down. You see the way it is here now? You bring it down. But if you know that this hair is going to be disturbing you, look at this one. Take this one. Get a clip. This is the clip. Always have your clip. Hold it on one side. By the time you secure the hair, you release the clip. So now take the smaller part, as I said. Hold it. When you hold it, go ahead and form that loop. This is a loop. Look at it. When you form that loop, put this one, put the hair extension into the loop like that, into the crochet pin. Then you cover it. Make sure everything fits in. When you cover it, you gradually pull it out. When you pull it out, release the crochet pin. Put it on one side. When you put the crochet pin on one side, what are you going to do next? This is my left hand. This is my left hand. Go ahead and separate this hair. Hold one of the handle of the hair with your left hand. Then you go and move this other one with, this is my right hand. Take this other one with your right hand. Bring it out. Do you know the reason why I did that? If I don't hold this one now and just pull the other side, it's going to come out. Everything is going to follow me and come out. You don't want to start doing double job at the same time. So now, what next you're going to do, you release your clip, put the clip on elsewhere, go ahead to the hair again, go and push it to the side like this to secure it more. Do you know why we secure this more? Because the time you place your crochet pin inside, it releases the elastic band a bit. Then now, when you just secure it a bit, it makes it more firm because you're not holding the head from the root. You want it to be firm but not too tight. Secured, not too tight, not the one that the person will be saying my head is aching me. So you now release this hair. When you release the hair, you measure it and make sure everything is equal. So on this level now, you're good to go. Grab the next hair that is 2 times bigger. When you grab the next hair that is 2 times bigger, look at it. Take it, come to the hair. Because I'm using a mannequin, I'm going to adjust the mannequin because I don't want to hurt my back. I need to position this mannequin in the way that I can do it. But if you're doing the client's hair or your daughter's hair, they are already sitting down in a seat comfortably. If you know you cannot stand, please, you can get a chair that is higher, then the other person will stay on the lower part. You sit down in order not to hurt your back. But if you know you have the ability to stand to do the hair, go ahead, make sure the person is sitting comfortably, then you start doing the hair. I'm holding this hair in the middle. When you hold this hair in the middle, you bring it. Look at this one. Grab it with your left hand. See it? When you hold it with your left hand, place the middle of this hair. Let me move this thing backwards so that you can see it this way. Take this hair like this. The way you're saying it, place it in this place. When you place it, you secure it. You're holding it with your thumb and your index finger. This is my thumb and that's my index finger. You're holding the hair with your thumb and the index finger. What next are you going to do on this occasion? You make sure when you're doing rubber band method, this hair, the natural hair, this one now, is always in the middle. Please just Don't bother, just leave it like that. Do you know the reason why I want you to leave it like that? Because if I want you to be splitting this hair now, it will just unravel. But as a beginner, go ahead and do it. When you get used to braiding, you will understand the terms as you go on. So now you now go ahead, grab this. This is my right hand. Because I'm a right-handed person, I'm practicing on my mannequin. Oh, absolutely okay, mom. It's go ahead and practice, because you're going to show me when you finish at the end of it. So now you now grab this one that you have on your right hand. Because I'm a right-handed person, I'm going to use the right hand first. If you're a left-handed person, please use that your left hand first to go with the hair, then you take do it accordingly. So now I'm securing this hair, holding it very firm here. Then I'll go with this one, bring it into the left. Take the right handle, bring it into the left. Then you grab this one in the middle. When you grab this one in the middle, you secure it. When you secure it, take this one on your left hand, bring it into the right. Then you go ahead and secure it. Bring this one again. This one, you're going to secure it, bring it here. Do you see it? Then you'll continue to braid. Do you see it? Now, the next thing you're going to do when you start braiding, make sure that this extension is covering the natural hair. Don't bother to split anything, cover it. Just use your natural extension to cover the natural hair and start braiding. When you start braiding, it's going to look like this. Let me hold this. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's give this cheers to everybody supporting this live. God bless you all. God bless. You start braiding the hair. Look at it. Braiding the hair. Go ahead and braid the hair. When you come to this point, as you're learning into the braiding, and you find out that the hair on this side is too much, and you're still interested in splitting your natural hair, go ahead and split it. But for me, I will tell you, no, continue to learn until you know how to do it. Because at the end of the day, what matters here is that you know how to braid the hair and you secure the extension. By the time you keep going, you will learn more by knowing that, oh, the measurement of the hair are not the same thing on the strands. Then you can now share the hair. But if not, go ahead and start braiding it like that. See, I'm braiding the hair. I'm going ahead. Then thank you for this free training. Thank you so much. Faithful blessing. God bless you. These 2 hours that we have in the class, you make most of the 2 hours. Very, very well. These 2 hours, what I'm dishing out for you for these 2 hours is something that you can go ahead, if you want to use this as a business, go and learn it and go and be doing your skill. Go ahead and do whatever you want to do with it. But if you want to level up, you want to know how to do other hair, send me a DM. We'll take it up from there. But for this level, is when you know this part. In fact, the braiding of the hair, they earn more money than other things. Daddy, where can I buy the dummy? If you're on TikTok, type it on TikTok shop. But if not, go and type it on the Google search. It's going to bring up training hair. It's called mannequin training hair. Thank you so much, and God bless you for the gifts. Mannequin training head. It's called mannequin training head. When you type it, mannequin training head. With the hair, they have the human hair, they have the synthetic one, and they have different types. You go ahead. Let me show you the hair. Look at this one. If you just install this hair with me now, nobody will say it's not you that installed it. It's absolutely very firm and clean, neat. First timer, you don't know how to use and install extension, go ahead and use this method, please. Use it and keep braiding until you get used to the natural method. I will do natural method all through yesterday. People were saying, oh, I don't know how to flip my hands, so I don't. No, the more you use this one and be getting into it, the more the braid gets into your hands. It's easily, it just come to you easily. So now, this is the method using the crochet pin to install this hair, right? Then the next one we're going to install now is the same method, but you don't need the crochet pin. If I were you, I'll just go straight and use that method, because you don't need to bother yourself with the crochet. But then you still need to learn how to use crochet pin, because there's a lot of hair that we do with crochet pin, which I still show you online here. So let's go ahead, learn everything. The best method for you, does it come with a stand? No, it doesn't come with a stand. If you want to get the stand is get the adjustable stand. The adjustable, like this stand you see I'm having now. If I want to increase the length of the stand, it will increase. If you want to bring it down, it will bring it down. But the mannequin comes with a hook, whereby you can hook it on the flat table. You know, the screw. The mannequin, when you order for your mannequin, they will have you the screw that you use in screwing it under the table. If you have a flat table that you can use, you can go ahead and use it. That one is secured as well. You just go out straight and be doing the hair. But then if you don't have a flat table, order for the stand. But if you're ordering for the stand, sometimes they will tell you, you will see the price of this smaller stand, you think is the normal long stand. No. When you're getting a stand, right, I need adjustable stand. Because when I ordered this small stand, I ordered it thinking it's going to be this long stand, because I'm just watching the price. You've earned a follower. Thank you so much. I am just watching a price they put on it. I went and quickly purchased this one. When it came, it was so tiny. This thing cannot even do anything for me. It's only going to display the hair. When you keep this one, it's not even stable. This small stand is not stable at all. So what you have to do is that get this bigger stand that is adjustable. It's very cheap on TikTok as well. Go ahead. I write it adjustable stand for mannequin head. You see it. That one, you can bring it down. If you're sitting down, you can put it down to the level and sit down. If you're standing up, you can bring it up to your level and you stand up, right? So that is it. So now let's go ahead and do the next method. We're going ahead to do the next method. The next method is going to be rubber band method. Try all those methods. You see that straight away you start braiding as a beginner. It's easy because you're not flipping your hands. You've done all the things that you need to secure. You secure the hair already. Yes. So now we are going to take this one that we have here. We'll go ahead and do the other method. That's rubber band method, but without the crochet pin. Rubber band method without the crochet pin. The first one, the rubber band method one, looks easy. That is what I'm telling you. It's very easy because I teach this because you need it as a beginner. If I start yesterday, we did the natural method of installing extension. If I start saying that now, most people are saying, oh my God, this thing is easy. It's not easy to twist the hand. I say gradually you get it. And now let me give you an example. There's one of our students here, Ifa Buchi. I think she's on Facebook now because she's trying to get into TikTok. I don't know why he's not getting into TikTok. I asked everyone to try all the methods. She did all the methods. The method that gets into her hands is natural method. I say you're lucky. She find it very easy to do the natural method. So that is why I'm teaching you all the 6 methods. Then you try all the 6 methods. Whichever method is okay for you, please go ahead and use it as a beginner until you get into the hair. Because when you get into hair, the last method and the best method you have to use is the natural method, securing this hair yourself. Because you're going to be installing about 60 to 80 braids. You're not going to be there using a method rubber band. But as a beginner, please go ahead and use this because it's going to help you to be fast in your braiding. It's going to help you to get used to braiding. But by the time you get into braiding and you know that you're fast enough, in fact, the natural method is easy. You just grab the hair and start doing your hair immediately, which is easy. You don't need all these protocols. But then for now, go ahead and use these protocols. It will help you to move up to knowing how to do other methods. So now we are going to brush the hair. Always comb the hair you're working with. Let me do it this way. When you adjust it, because this one is adjustable, you just adjust. If you have a client that you're doing their hair or your daughter, please don't just push their hair like that. I just ask them, please, I want to adjust your hair, because the way I'm adjusting this mannequin, because it's the mannequin, I just bend this down. Sometimes you want the person to bend their hair. Don't just stand there and say, okay, you don't want them to bend their hair. You'll be hurting your back. You'll be hurting your back while you're doing your hair. So now allow them, excuse me, mom, and please, can I just adjust your hair a bit? You just adjust the hair and make sure that you that is doing the hair is fit enough and you're standing to do the hair. If not, doing hair when you're standing a lot, it hurts the back. So if you don't know how to control yourself and you don't know how to stand, it's going to be hurting your back. So you have to be careful on that, right? So now let's go ahead and do this. When you're doing this method, you're going to, now we've parted the hair already. Take this one and open it. Let's get the extension. Let's get everything ready. This, I followed you, Auntie. You are a great teacher. Thank you. You're welcome. Yasmin. Thank you, Yasmin. You're welcome. So now this is the extension that we're going to be working with, right? Get your extension ready. When you're taking your extension, for me, I'm taking my extension this way, but if you cannot take your extension this way, line it up and make sure that they are all in the same size. Put it on a rack or put it on your dining chair. Yes, that's talking makes you the best. Oh yeah, I know. So now this is it. When you have it, you now split this extension into ratio 2:1. When you put it into ratio 2:1, meaning that this one I have on my right hand is 2 times the one I have on my left hand. Let me show you the example. When you split this hair you have on your right, on my left hand, look at it, it's the same thing. So that makes it 3. So this one you have on your left hand should be 2 times bigger than the one you have on your right hand. Put it on one side. Place it on one side. This other smaller part as well, place it on one side. Then you come and get your comb. This is the hair you're working with. You only need the rubber band and the extensions to do this method. What you're going to do on this method, go ahead and open it like this. This is the hair, the size of the hair you're working with. You're going to open it like this. Like a, but you know when the butterfly is flying, that's how the wings is. Open it. When you open it, make sure it's equal. Just open it on one side. If you think that it's flying on one side, you have your clips. That's why we have our clip. Let me get the clip and hold it. Put it on one side like this. Make sure that this line is open for you to fit the hair in. The next level you're going to do, you're going to hold this. Measure it. When you measure it, it's equal. What are you going to do? Place it on, place the middle into this. Bring it to this side. If you know that this hair that you just placed in the middle is going to be falling, you have your clip as well. You can hold the clip. Let me look for another clip and show you. When you're working as a beginner, get your clips, get your brush, get everything that you require to do the hair. Where is the clip now? Sometimes I'm always here on my own. I don't even find where the things are. Okay, I've seen it. See it? Here is a clip. You just hold it like this to make sure it's not moving to the other side. The next thing you're going to do now, this is the rubber band method. That's the rubber band. This one doesn't need you to use the clips or anything. You just go straight ahead and install it. That's the rubber band. See the rubber band, there's a lot of the rubber band. Good morning, Vilma, delay. Good morning to you. So now you have this rubber band. There's a lot in it. When you go to the shop, get it. Not the big rubber band though. It's this small type. This small type is better. So now for me, I'm going to be adding 2 rubber bands together. If you know that if you're using one, it's good for you, it didn't snap, go ahead and use one. We're supposed to use one. But for me, when you start securing the hair now, one of them will just snap. I don't want it to snap. So I used to join 2 together. Then I hold it like this. The next thing you're going to do, release this hair that you're keeping here. Yes, keep the clip on the other side. Take these 2 hair, join it together. Look at it. You join it together. When you join it together, the meaning that you want to secure this extension in the middle, take your rubber band. This is your rubber band. Secure it. You see this method I'm teaching you? If you try this method you're using today, you're going to braid hair straight away. Even if you have not done braiding, you are going to braid hair straight away. Secure this hair. When you secure it, when you go like 4 times or 5 times, you think it's not secured, go ahead and secure it more. Make sure, but not too tight. I've done this up to the 5 now, just leave it. The next thing you're going to do, open this hair like this. Open this hair. When you open it, push it to the 2 sides like this. Look at it. Not too tight though. I just did it once. Not too tight. Release it. Come here, release the extension. Place it on the other one. It's going to look like this. The meaning of this is that you've already secured this hair. You see this hair is secured already. You just get your extension and start braiding. It's secured. It's not moving anywhere. That rubber band you use in securing is what you could have used when you're doing the natural method. Install the hair naturally into it. But then, because you're using rubber band to help you now, that's the easiest way to get into braiding hair. So you're going to go to get the other part of the hair that is 2 times bigger than this. You get it now. When you get it, adjust your mannequin. If you're using your mannequin tool, if mannequin is not complaining, please adjust the mannequin to the best position that you use in braiding. So when you adjust the mannequin to the best position, let me move all this hair that is joining to this hair out. So always make sure that your handwork is very neat, very, very clean. Follow the procedures. When you follow the procedure, you see that even as a beginner, you find out that the work you're doing is very neat and clean. It's very important. When people see your braids, they will say, "Oh, who did this hair for you? Can you give me your number? Can you give me the person's number?" So now that you have this hair, you bend it into 2. Look at it. Place that one on top of this. We're about to braid this hair now. Very simple. When you hold it with your thumb and your index finger on your left hand. Can you see it? You're holding it with your thumb and your index finger on your left hand. Then the middle one have all the natural hair. Please, as a beginner now, I used to repeat it and repeat it again. Leave it the way it is. All you have to do now is let your extension always cover the natural hair. When you get into this hair, when you learn it and get into it, when you get to the point where you want to split your natural hair, you go ahead and split it. But for now, please leave it the way and continue to braid. I'm holding this and I'm securing it with my thumb and my index finger. Can everybody see it? I'm securing this with my thumb and my index finger. This is my right hand. That's my right hand, as you all can see. If you're a right-handed person, start your braid with your right hand. If you're a left-handed person, start the braid with the left hand. So don't be confused. Just use it. Don't because we did it with the right hand, you go and be doing it with the right hand. Use whatever hand that is suitable for you to do it. So now I'm going to use my right hand. Take this braid now. Move this one to the right. This is my right hand. Move it to the left. From underneath, move it to the left. When you move it to the left, you've grabbed this one in the middle. Push it to this side. Secure it. Take this one you have on your left hand. Bring it into the right. Secure it. You started braiding already. That is why I said that this method is very simple. You see, it's very simple to braid. You don't need to flip your hands. Then you go ahead and start braiding. See me, I'm braiding the hair already. Try it. When you try this method, you will notice what I'm telling you. It's easy to go ahead and start braiding. It won't give you problem at all. Before you know it, you finish the hair. It's very, very easy. Make sure when you see that the extension is not covering the natural hair, you go ahead and adjust your extension to cover the natural hair. The reason why you're doing that is that it will make the hair last longer and it will make your handwork very neat. Your skills handwork is very, very clean. When they see your braid is going to look very nice and clean. So which is what we're trying to learn, right? So now I'm braiding this hair. Let me braid it to the point. Normally I don't want to finish the braid because if I finish it now, it'll be taking us time to do the next practical. So now I just leave it to the point. When we get to almost to the end of this hair, I'm going to show you how to put the hair in hot water. I did it the last time before we took the hair off. So now we'll go ahead and braid. I'm braiding the hair. Now I've reached to this point. I'll just leave it because I've already passed where the natural hair is. So now look at it. When you do this method, look at it, so secured. This one can even last more than 8 weeks. It's so secured, it's not moving anywhere. You see how neat the braid is? If you have done this method now, the way I'm teaching you guys now, you see that it's easy. This is the method. This are all using crochet pin to do it. Thank you so much for the gift. God bless you. Let's give this cheers to everyone that is supporting this live today. God bless you. Or let's move it. Let's move it up. Let's move the this to 30 likes. Let's go and let's adjust TikTok now because let's resume it. I'm going to just drink a little bit of water because I'm trying now. So let's go ahead. Thank you so much for it. I'm trying to give cheers to everybody supporting this live. Everyone supporting this live. God bless you for that. So now we've done the two methods using the rubber band method. Now on this other one that we're going to do now, we don't need the rubber band. Neither we need the crochet pin to do it. So those methods, the method we did today now, they are all methods that are in the same category, but they are the last one now. You don't need rubber band or crochet pin to do it. So if you're the type that don't want rubber band on your hair, go ahead and use this last method we're going to do. But if you're the type that you don't mind using the rubber band, go ahead and use the rubber band to start. Yeah, but this method we're going to do, which is the last one, you need to know how to braid already for you to still do that one. So let me show you how to do that before we call the class a day today. After that method, please let's move the like to 30,000K before we leave today. So let's do the last method. When we do the last method, thank you so much everyone for your support, for your love. I'm really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I hope if you know you really want to get into this hair, this is very important. Even if you want to learn to do your own hair, most people have their mission of being here. Thank you, mommy. So helpful. That is it. Thank you so much, dear. Most people, their mission of being here is to yes, you go ahead. Whatever you're doing on the mannequin, go ahead and try and do your, if you know you want to learn on your own hair, go ahead and still do the same thing. You will learn. Most people are here, they are doing it on their hair. When they show their own work, they do it on their hair. Most people are here to do their children hair. They are learning. Go ahead and learn. Most people are here to start it as a trade, as a business, self-employed. Go ahead and learn. When you learn to the point that you know that you're okay, make sure you fully braid all the mannequins. You see your handwork and you're satisfied with it before you start giving cards to anybody. Don't come and learn one braid now and start telling people I'm doing hair. Before they get home, all the hair will unravel. You're spoiling your brands, please. If you know you want to take this as a business, learn it. Get your full mannequin hair braided. Braid the hair fully. Put everything in hot water. Look at the hair you're just done. You say, oh my God, I'm happy with myself, my handwork. You know that sometimes I'll do hair for people. I'm like, oh my God, this hair is nice. I'm the one that did it. I'm still saying, oh my God, your hair is nice. They'll be looking at me. What is wrong with this one? I'll appreciate it and I say, oh, you look nice. You're so beautiful. And also learn to appreciate people when you do their hair, because we are behind. They told us we are behind. You see me wearing black and I'm behind. I'm pushing the person that is sitting in front of me. I'm adding that beauty to her. She's the person in front. When you finish that hair at that point, you say, oh, your hair is so beautiful. I love this hair. It will impress the person. Next time they will still come to you. They'll make an appointment to come and do hair with you. Not that you do the person's hair. You two that did the hair, you're angry. Please, if you're the type that is angry, you'll not be able to do people's hair, because we make people beautiful. You make people look beautiful and still give them compliments. That's why they are paying you. Most people, even that's why they are still paying you, they appreciate you more. They say, thank you for doing my hair. Thank you for accepting the appointment. Thank you for this. These are all the things you need to know. So now let's go to the next level. Before we're doing the last techniques for the rubber bands, but we're not using rubber band for this method. We're not using crochet pin for this method before we go. So look at the size of hair you just parted. You're parting the next one, right? Thank you so much, Nana. I know it's funny, but then it's funny, but it's the truth. I'm saying the truth. I will not lie to you on this occasion. This is our 2 hours. No deception. I'll just say it the way it is, and that is it. So now you go, if you want to, as a beginner now, you're trying to do your hair and you're finding it very difficult. You can use your comb to like know the length of the hair that you've done before. You just place it on top of this. You know that is this one. You just go straight ahead. Go and outline this hair horizontally again. Section it horizontally. When you section it horizontally, now we're learning how to part the hair. We just started this hair now. You not tell me now you don't know how to part the hair. We started now. Look at the first line we did. You're a good teacher. Thank you so much, Mommy Ngozi Cynthia. Thank you so much. God bless you. So now you go ahead and part this hair. When you part this hair, you go ahead and make sure that the next hair you're doing, the line you're taking is equal to the first one that you've done. You're taking it horizontally, and now when you part the hair and you're doing, now I'm not adding gel or shiny jam into this mannequin, because if not, we'll be washing it every day to spoil your mannequin. So go ahead. Oh, Mommy Grace, you're welcome. She just joined us. Those are the first set of people that joined us. Mommy Grace, they've been on this live for a very long time. Thank you so much for all your support, and I really appreciate it to keep us going. So now you've parted the hair. When you part the hair like this, because this is mannequin, thank you so much. You just earned a follower. Thank you, Ngozi. Thank you so much. God bless you. Let's give this cheers to everybody that is supporting this live. So now, when you pass this hair to this form, look at how this is. Because it's a mannequin, I don't want to be putting shining jam there. But when you're parting, your client said or your daughter said, get a gel. Me, I prefer gel though, because some of those shining jam, they used to, later they'll be turning into white. I don't know why. Maybe they are not the real one. So now, you just go ahead, take some small thing like a gel and place on this line. The reason is that we want you to part your line to be very, very neat. You see, this mannequin will not give you that result because the way they install this mannequin is zigzag. But if it's your real hair, we'll try as much as possible to make this mannequin straight. But if it's the real hair, it's going to be straight, because when you part it, it's going to go straight. Give that line a very, very nice and straight line. What gel do you use? Any, let me see. Any can be okay. Let me show you. I have, there are some hair you will do, you need your shining jam, but there are some hair, you just get any gel of your type. Look at it. We're not advertising anything here, but you just buy any gel like this, any. But this is my shining jam. There are some style that you have to do when you're doing the stitch braids. Them you need them to do that, which is this. So, but for me, learn first without the shining jam. It will help your handwork to be clean. It will help your handwork to be neat. So when you learn first without the shining jam, when you're doing the real hair and you want to add shining jam, add it. You see that all this hair that we are doing since I didn't put shining jam, and they are very, very neat. They are very, very neat. So learn it first, because you can get to some places or some clients will tell you that I don't need all those shining jam on my head, I'm itching. So most people, when you see their handwork, if they don't put shining jam, it's not going to be neat. When they snap the picture first, it's just there. Leave the hair after some days, you see how the hair is going to roughen, because they use the shining jam to make sure it's hold, but they cannot hold that hair firmly. Yes. So James is nice. I use for my daughter. Okay, Jane, I don't know that one. No. Shine and jam, James. I don't know that one anyway. So let's go ahead and tie this one. Please, let's see the first one. The first one. We've done all this method. If you just miss the method now, it's going to be tomorrow. You have to come tomorrow for the class. Now we are going to do the last one. See, we've repeated it before. This is the first one we did with installing it with crochet pin. This is the next one we did without. Hey, what happened to this? So is the battery going down? I don't know if my battery is going down on this on Facebook. It's not even showing anything. I think the battery is running down here now. God, is it the battery? So 1 minute, please. Let me go and get a charger. Please. This battery is going down. Oh, check. Where is my long charger? Facebook battery is going down. Oh, that phone. I'm charging off that phone. One more. Okay, wait on. Hey! Oh, sorry about that. So let's get this one into charging now. Does it leave the white residue? Yes, most of the shining jam, I don't know if it's real or not. Some of them leave the white residue. Yes, that white residue. What's wrong with this? With my 1 minute. Okay, it's charging now. Oh, this one is doing. Sorry, let's put this one of the phone on charger. It's going off now. Let's see. Sorry everyone. I'll be with you now because this one of the phone is running down very fast. I don't know why it runs down really fast today. I do not know. Yeah, it's charging now. Thank you so much for your patience. Yeah, so okay, we thank you, dear. Yeah, thank you. So I saw this comment that most of them leave the residue. Yeah, let me see. I know the basic and just want to perfect my kids. That's fine. Please, let's see the first, okay? Does it leave the white residue? Some of them next they all white. That is what that is why I want you to learn. You have to learn without those shiny jam, because some of them the next day you see the hair, you think you've done that hair for ages. I don't use shining jam to do people's hair, even my braids them. Check all my braids online. I just do it like that. So when you're learning, learn without it, because it's going to help you. Most of the shining jam, the same time you do the hair, it's going to look very bright and nice. They will snap the picture. It's going to look nice. It's just like you using filters to show your face. Later now, you now see the reality of your face. That is the same thing as using those shining jam to do the hair. Those ones that will leave white residue into your hair. But when you learn without it, make sure you secure your braids. The braid will look neat. The braid will stay. The braid will not be itching the person for them to get that braid out early. So let's go ahead and move this slide to like 30K before we finish. We're doing the last method now. Then tomorrow, if you know you missed any of the method today, please, tomorrow we start our classes 12 p.m. UK time to 2 p.m. UK time. Be here on time. If you don't know how to braid, you learn how to braid first without using the extension. Then the next level that we'll get into, then we'll start adding extensions into it. Since today so far, I know most of us who might have learned something today. So let's do the last method. When we do the last method, it's going to be now tomorrow we'll continue. So now we have taken this hair. Look at the next thing I'm going to explain. Watch me as I take this hair. So now we've sectioned this hair, for instance. When you section this hair, this one that we did here is 5. The next one will have to be 6. Definitely. So you now go on this one. You see the first hair that you've done. The first hair you've done. Go in the middle of this hair to take your first hair. Go in the middle of this hair to take the first hair. Go in the middle of this one to take the first hair. This one, when you take this first hair from the middle of this one, this hair that you have done now is going to fall at this point. When we take the next hair in the middle of this one, when you braid this hair, it's going to fall in the middle here. I'm going to show you. We are continuing. I'm teaching you how to use this, how to part the hair, and as well we're doing practical. So anytime you see that this hair is open, that we've taken out all the hair we use for practicals and we'll just start from the beginning again, that is the time you need to learn how to part the hair. If your daughter hair is like this and you want to start as a beginner, if a client hair is there, you want to start it as a beginner, please, this is how to start the hair. And now we are going to take this one. We've taken this one from the middle. This first hair that you did, if you go to the middle like this, part it here, take the first one. Then the other ones that you're not working with, what are you going to do with it? Get your clip it. The reason is that you don't want all this hair to be joining when you're doing your braids. So let's go ahead. And another thing again is always comb the hair that you're going to be working with. Do you know the reason why you need to comb the hair you're going to be working with? Because this braid is going to be the person is going to have that braid up to 4 to 8 weeks. Especially here in the UK, we have our first term, like 6 weeks. I've done my children's hair. They've been to school. When it's first 6 weeks, some of them will just say, "Mommy, I can't do it." Their hair is still looking nice. They will leave it. But when they feel that they want to change the hair, that's 6 weeks. You just remove it and start doing another hair for them. Meaning is that if you don't comb this hair and the hair is in a knot and you just put extension on it, when they are going to lose that hair, my dear, the way the hair, when you're combing it, is going to be pulling that hair because they've had that hair for 6 weeks. And when you install the hair, you didn't even comb it at all. So always comb the hair. It helps it to make sure that the hair, you will not be pulling. All you are going to see when you're losing your hair, you see the undergrowth. Definitely you're going to get undergrowth. When you lose your braid, you see that the hair have increased. Yes, the hair have increased. So not the mannequin hair, because mannequin hair doesn't grow. It's only the natural hair. So let's go ahead now and take the extension that we're going to be working with. This one now, you don't need either the rubber bands or you need either the crochet pin for this method. So all we are going to do now, let's go ahead and grab this hair extension. This is my extension. I've explained this time and every time I explain. If you find it very difficult to grab your extensions like this, please lay your extensions in a way that when you position it on a chair, on a rack, you know that all of them are the same sizes, so that when you're having your braids, let all the braids be the same sizes. Let's go ahead and take this one. Then the extension that I'm going to be taking now, you're going to do it like ratio 2 to 1. This one I have on my right hand should be 2 times the one I have on my left hand. Look at it. So that when you install this way, you're going to use, I'm going to explain that when we're doing natural methods tomorrow. If we have the time, normally we will do all the 6 methods in a day. Now, because I've repeated this other method the other way, that means we've done 6 methods, then our time, we've consumed our time. Normally that we do all the 6 methods. 3 from rubber band method, 3 from the natural method. But today we did only rubber band method because I repeated it twice. That is absolutely fine. So when we come tomorrow, we're going to continue. So now you're going to take this other smaller part, take this other bigger part, put it on one side. When you put it on one side, you take the smaller part of the hair, which is this. Now put it on one side as well, because you're going to be using your hands to split this hair into 2. Now when you're doing this method doesn't require It's a close method to the other two methods we have done so far. But the difference is that this doesn't require either rubber bands or crochet pin to install the extension in between. All you have to do now is open this hair, split it into two. When you split it into two like this, you open it. If you find out that they are closing to each other, you get your clip. Get your clip to make sure you hold. I need another clip. Here's my other clip now, because I'm holding this one with this. I don't even know where the clip is. Oh, okay. Now let's go ahead and put this one. Hold this one. Look at it. Look at the hair we're working with. Take this clip and add it to this. When we install it, I'm going to sort it out. Bring it. Then take this other one. Sometimes I'm only here on my own. I don't know where the clips are running. Is there anybody coming to take the clips here? I don't know. So now you measure this one. When you measure this, measure it in two, you have it this way. Thank you so much for everyone that is liking the video. God bless you. God bless you all. God bless you. Is it okay for me to have a hair shop when I'm older? If it doesn't really matter, because that question comes in now. But the only advice I'm going to give you is to know how to do hair. Because you cannot open a salon, or you open a business that you don't even have idea of. You need to, when you're older, it doesn't even really matter. You can have a hair shop when you're older. But then the way you're learning it, there's Mommy Queen that is here. She's not here today. She's 60 and she's still learning how to do this hair. She have everything she have learned. She learned it online. She knows how to do nails. She knows how to crochet cap. She knows how to do a lot of. Now she's doing hair and she's getting into it now because she started getting clients to do the hair. The ancestor rebuke your business and life. Who is that? Who is that wanderers now? No, so the only thing you're going to do is that you can open a hair shop. That is absolutely okay. You learn it, you know what you're going to be into. If you have the money to invest, you invest. Then you employ people. Even if you employ people, you need to know what you employ people for, right? You need to know what you employ people. You are teaching black girls to hate their own hair. See, please, this one needs to be blocked, safe. This one needs to be blocked. I don't understand this one. This one needs to, let me block this account. Because she cannot even comment on this account again. So most people, let's not digress because I don't have enough time. Let's go ahead and do what we're doing. So now you hold the middle of this hair. When you hold the middle of this hair, go straight away. Place this hair in the middle. Can everybody see it? Place the hair in the middle. When you place this hair in the middle, that's the way we did the last time. You can hold this with this clip. Then you go ahead, look at it. See it in the middle. Normally, the previous one we did, we use the crochet and we use a rubber band to secure it. But this one, you're not going to use rubber band to secure it. All you're going to do is to split this hair into three. When you split it into three, you do a small braid there. You do a small braid. When you do a small braid, look at it. That braid you're doing in between is to secure it. This one is for those that doesn't want either rubber bands on their hair. Yes, it's better to use it. I'm here just to do my granddaughters. That is absolutely okay. Absolutely. Any reason why you're here is okay. And as far as you're still alive, we all learn every day. And it depends on your desire. Have you not seen somebody that hope to be a doctor and at the end of the day they turn doctor when they are 65 or 60 years old? They still do it. They still study and they got it to that point. Whatever your desire is, pursue it as far as you're still living. So go ahead. Don't mind those people that are putting any comments on that place. They don't have work to do. Go ahead. Whichever way you're here to learn this hair, whether to do your grandmother's daughter's hair, whether to do your daughter's hair, whether to use it as a business, whether to do your own hair, all is welcome. So go ahead and learn. Go ahead. So now we go ahead and secure this hair. When we secure this hair, do a kind of smaller braids there to secure it. Then when you get to the point you feel it's secure, just leave it. Look at it. Bring this one down. That's the last method. This method doesn't require, it's similar to the other method that we have done, but this one, you don't need, yes, it's our culture to braid now. It's our culture to braid. You braid your hair, it's nice. Very, very absolutely okay. It's our culture. Even here, we don't even do it that much because it's expensive. Then most people are putting on wigs now because the money they will use in braiding their hair, they cannot afford it. So that's why most, if not, if you can afford to braid your hair all these times, it's beautiful. It's beautiful to braid your hair. It's beautiful to braid your hair. So don't worry about all those comments. Let's go ahead and refresh TikTok. Then we'll go ahead and finish our class for today. So, wow, these ones are just like demons. Thank you so much for watching from YouTube, from Facebook, and from TikTok. Yes, thank you so much. Yeah. So now you have the hair. This is the last one. You see, you just braid it a bit in the middle. I love my braids. It's my culture from my motherland, and it's what makes me. Yes, it is beautiful. Braiding is beautiful. If you can afford it, braiding is beautiful. You don't have to listen to people with low IQs. No, we don't even do that. So don't worry about those people. I've blocked that lady. Next, let her go to the other platform to be giving her comment. So now you see this. When you see this, you go ahead and get this what is it called? The other braid that is 2 times bigger. Yes, that is 2 times bigger. When you have this other braid that is 2 times bigger, you go in the middle like this, hold it. This method is easy. If you don't want to use rubber band on your hair, go ahead and use this method. You see the way I braided the hair down and just to hold the extension. Then the next thing that you have to do, make sure that you have this, secure it with your thumb and index finger, go in the middle of this hair, place this hair here, place it in the middle. The only thing you're going to have now is 3 strands. This one, the middle one, and this other one. Then you keep braiding. But the only thing I'm going to say on this lesson is that make sure that your extension is covering this hair in the middle when you're to braid. Don't even worry about it. Go ahead and hold it. So now I'm a right-handed person. I'm going to go from the right press. If you're a left-handed person, take your left hand, start your braid. So this natural method looks easier to me. Absolutely okay. Go ahead and use this one. This method is the other method. It looks like natural method when you do it, but it's on the category of the rubber band method, but you're not using any rubber band. So let's go ahead and braid it, and it's easy for you to braid this hair. You don't have to struggle to braid it. So now go ahead, secure it. Go take the one on your left hand, go to the right hand, pick this one in the middle, go ahead and secure your braid. You started braiding already. That's the good thing about these methods then. You don't need to flip your hand. It's not even difficult. I think she does. This is happy. Oh, thank you so much. So let's go ahead. Make sure you cover this. Look at the extension and the natural hair. Let your extension cover this natural hair very well. Then you keep braiding. Yeah, you go ahead and keep braiding your hair. So it's very, very nice and easy. Can you see it? It's very, very easy. Very, very easy. And this one look like a natural. If you can use this method, it's good because look, when you see the braid or you see when you see the roots, the way it's secured, it's as if you secured it naturally. Then because there's no rubber band on that one, you don't have to use any other thing to install this method. So that is just it. But then this method you're using is very, very friendly to beginners. If you have not braided before, go ahead and use this method to braid. Very, very friendly to beginners. Let me braid it to a point, then I will show you what we have done so far. This is very, very friendly. Look at the way I just went into it and start braiding immediately. But when you're doing the natural method, which we're going to do tomorrow, because we don't have time, we've exceeded our time. Do you have a class to come to you and learn? And send me a message. Who is that? Send me a message on my DM. Send me your number. Then we'll talk about it. Tell me the reason why you send the message. Then we'll talk about it. If you live in Manchester, fine. If you live in the UK, that's absolutely okay. Send me that number. Then we'll take it off from there. Please, can you show the natural method? No, I'm going to show the natural method tomorrow. Come to the class tomorrow because we started this now since 12 o'clock. We've exceeded our time. Normally, the time is supposed to be 12 to 2 p.m. but we've exceeded the 22 minutes, which I'm still giving that sacrifice because a little bit, like few minutes time, I'm going to pick the kids from school. Lovely teaching. I would love to see how to hide natural hair. Okay, don't worry. You're going to learn that tomorrow. Look at it. Very, very neat. Very, very clean. You see it? Now, this method, look at this method. It's as if you install the hair naturally. Can everybody see it? This method is good if you can use it. You see this method that we did today, all this method we did today, lovely. Okay, this method we did today is very friendly to beginners, highly friendly to beginners, because you don't have to flip your hands. You just go straight away, install the hair, and start braiding immediately. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much, Mommy Grace. Thank you so much. God bless you. So now, this is it for today. This is it for today. I hope everyone have enjoyed the class. The only thing I'm going to do at this point is that we have like 7 minutes to bring people up. If you have anything to say, if you have any question to ask, or you have anything to show, go ahead and show your work. Then we'll call it a day. Then, so how do you eat when twisting? Okay, we are not doing twisting now, but have I even sent video for twisting? No, I only did somebody's head explaining how to twist. No, don't worry, I'm going to send a video for twisting. But here we're doing only braids. We do braids. But then if you want to take it off further, DM me, then we'll take it off from there. But I'm sending a video for twist. You can learn it. But everything we are learning online here is braids. Yes. And sometimes we do the style of the day as well. Like this one I've shown, we've not even finished. We've not had time to finish this hair. This hair is being installed with crochet pin. I'm still going to show you guys here. We will finish it online here. Any day we have enough time, we're not doing too much, we'll take it and we'll do it. So I showed you a braided cap, then you just use your crochet pin to start installing this hair. I learned a lot today. Thank you, ma'am, for your teaching. Thank you so much. Yes, there's a lot to learn in this class. It's 2 hours, but it's a lot to learn. Thanks, ma'am. God bless you richly in Jesus' name. Amen. And you too. So let's go ahead and start bringing us up now. If you have, I'm going to send invitations. If you have anything to show us, if you have anything to say, please go ahead and say it in the class. Let me send the invitation. I'm just sending it accordingly. Yes, I'm just sending it accordingly. Go ahead and take the invitation and come up. If you have anything to say, if you have any work to show to encourage other people, because normally we show our work here to encourage other people to say, okay, let me start, and since this my fellow person can do it, I can as well do it. So what am I doing? Is there anybody not taking the invitation? Is this thing okay, Sha? I've sent out invitation. Accept the invitation, please. I thought maybe it's the system. Okay, yeah. Let me send more of the invitation. Let's go ahead and send the invitation. Accept the invitation. If you want to ask question, if you have anything to say, you go ahead. 1 minute. If you want to show us what you've done today, please go ahead and show us what you've done today. It's going to encourage other people to know that, oh, this thing, I can do it. If this person can do it, I can do it as well. So let's go ahead. Who is the first person? When you get the invitation, let me sit down for a while. With these few minutes, we have like 5 minutes more. Let's go ahead and tap. And God bless you all for supporting this live up to this point. Yes, let's go ahead. This chairs goes to everybody. I've sent out the invitation. Let's see if there's anybody wanting me to accept the invitation. I've sent out the invitation. So get the invitation. If you have any question, anybody have anything to show us today? Do you have any classwork that you've done to show us? Let's show other people what you have done so far. But if not, if you have anything to say, go ahead. From tomorrow, okay, that's fine. Melly Bubble says she's going to be showing her own work from tomorrow. That is absolutely okay. But if you have anything to show us today, go ahead and show us while we continue until tomorrow. We'll be on the same live to learn more. Say if you want to say something, take your mic off and say something. But if you have your classwork to show us, go ahead and show us. If not, we're going to... Good afternoon, ma. Yes, good afternoon. Go ahead and speak, please.
Oh, thank you, ma. Well, I enjoyed the class. I'm so happy. Though I normally make my daughter's hair, but I'm not perfect. So that's why I'm always watching you. So today is the longest class I've ever stayed.
Well done.
You are doing very well. Thank you so much. Then, where do you buy? I was asking where you bought the braided wig.
Oh yeah, just type it. Just type it on the Google search. Type braided wig on Google search. Just to bring it up. Then you can purchase from anybody. Okay.
Okay, do you do this class every day?
And I do Monday to Friday for now, because I'm new onto this teaching, so I'm just going to see how it goes. Maybe we are still going to change it in the future, but for now it's 12 p.m. UK time, Monday to Friday to 2 p.m. Like today now, we've exceeded the time with about 30 minutes. It's supposed to be 2 hours. But then, because now just immediately I finish with us, I'm going straight now to get my kids from school. So that's why I don't go too much. I just do what I can do, work around my own activities as well.
Okay, you're doing well. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you. Let's give this chairs to her. So who is the next person?
I just wanted to say something. I just wanted to say, God bless you. Thank you so much for your teaching. It was last night. I was looking at tutorials how to braid hair, and I just couldn't grasp it. I can plait, but I don't know how to start. And when I saw your method, when I joined in on the third method, I was like, oh my gosh, this is answer prayer. So I asked you to do the first two methods, which I missed, and you have done them. And I was like, this is just amazing, because no longer have I got to pay extortionate amount of money to get my daughter's hair braided. Now I can do them myself, with the practice of a mannequin hair, of course. But I can do them myself and save money, as you say. So I really want to say thank you so much for assisting women like myself.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's give this chest to her. Thank you so much. Yeah, and as well, let me put something in. There's videos, all the videos, most of the live videos we've done, I used to send it out that way so that most people will come across my video, they join, they follow, and they join. So the way we have classes today, they on TikTok, I'm going to segment it. They say TikTok already have the clips of it. So I'll just send it like part 1, part 2, part 3. So if you miss the classes, or you are in the classes when we did it, immediately you see those videos. Thank you so much for the gift. Immediately you see the videos, you will notice it that, okay, this is what we do. You recollect. And if you find it very difficult when you're doing your practice, go straight and watch the videos. There's a lot of videos there you can watch to help you with your practicals. So let's give it. Thank you so much. Let's give it. Did I clap for Valin? Valin, this chairs is for you. And this Melly, this one is for you as well. So let's go ahead and talk to Thickness. Thickness, do you have anything to say while we have almost rounding up?
Good day, everyone.
Thank you so much.
I'm just really grateful for what you have been teaching.
Yeah.
I think I missed out a couple of days of your live because TikTok blocked me from sending and receiving messages. So
oh no,
I have to be checking on person's profile to know when they are on live.
So why don't you open another one? You have access to open another one.
That's what I've been trying to do, because I send most of my work on this page.
Yeah.
But for some reason I don't know what I did, but they just block the message from sending to me and receiving to me. So I've been trying to create another account.
But if you're creating another account, you can't use the same email. You have to get another email address. It's easier, because if you use the same email, they'll think you're the same person.
I know. I've been trying to get another account to post my work, because I do mostly braiding and stuff like that. Yeah. So I've been trying to use the one with the lasking method, and it's been catching on pretty good for me as well.
Yeah, that's
so
fine.
I'm really appreciate for that, and for teaching us too as well.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay, you're welcome. Let's give this chest to her, please. So thank you so much, everyone. So today will be the end of the class today. Then tomorrow we are back on Thursday, 12 p.m. UK time. I'm seeing all the comments. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, for making this live possible. You make it possible for those that have been sharing, liking, and gifting the live. Thank you so much for everyone. God bless you all. Thank you so much. So now I'm going to be dropping us. The reason why I don't put people up like this from the beginning is that sometimes, like when we started, I used to do it, but then it interrupts the videos. When I want to send the videos, you now see all those boxes showing on the video, which is not ideal. So that's why I used to bring us up when we were doing almost the last segment. So we just talk and discuss any questions that are coming. So that is why I do that. So thank you so much. I'll be bringing us down now. Then tomorrow, 12 p.m. UK time, we are back. My name remains Grace Lowen from GraceLawendhair. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ngozi. Thank you, everyone. So let me disconnect us. Then tomorrow we are back here, 12 p.m. UK time to 2 p.m. UK time.
Question, 12 p.m. UK time is what time in Jamaica?
You can, I don't even know the difference time, but the only thing you have to do, go on Google, just ask this question on Google search. It will just give you the difference. What is 12 p.m. time UK in Jamaica? It will just show you on Google. Google have a lot of information for us. Just put it there. We just show you immediately the different time, my timing.
It's 8:33 a.m. now in Jamaica. What time is it over there now?
Here is 2:33 now. It's 2:33 p.m. now. We are in the afternoon.
So 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Oh, you're 6 hours ahead, 6.5 hours ahead.
Oh, that's I'm hearing this for the first time, really. 6 hours out. Oh. So you now know the time, the 12 p.m. You know the time that is supposed to commence now.
Yes, I know the time now.
All right. Thank you so much, and God bless you, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Melly. Thank you. Yeah. Then we're going to take this one off. Yes, so thank you so much, and God bless you. Let me expand this and just say hello to and bye to everyone. Hey, Queen of Peace, do you want to say something? Let's see. Queen of Peace, do you have anything to say? Because I'm accepting you now the last time. If you have something to say, sorry about that. Just a few minutes. Do you have anything to say, Queen of Peace? Okay, that's fine, no problem. Tomorrow we're back. Tomorrow we're back in the class. Do you want to...
Madam, I cannot speak because my baby is crying.
Hey, whoa, baby, oh, no cry. Oh, sorry, baby. Okay, no problem. Tomorrow. We are back tomorrow. Then you can say something tomorrow.
All right,
no problem. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Yeah. So let me expand mine now. Then we have to... Oh, thank you so much, everybody, and God bless you. For everyone that have supported this live, tapping, sharing, doing everything that you have to support this live with. God bless you. Let's give this cheers to everyone. And now we are going to end this live now. Then tomorrow we are back. My name remains Grace Lowen from GraceLawendhair. Let's continue to laugh, be nice, and be good. So I'll see you tomorrow. God bless you all. And now we'll see you tomorrow. End the live. Thank you so much on YouTube, and God bless you. Thank you. My name remains Grace Lowen from GraceLawendhair. I know you're watching me there. Thank you so much for watching and sharing, supporting the live up to this point. If you have any question, please kindly send me questions. Tell me whatever you want. I will reply you. Please, on YouTube. Thank you so much, and God bless you all. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. See you everyone tomorrow, and have a wonderful afternoon. Thank you.